sound exaggerating, but I mean that's the long and the short of it.
Yeah, let's leave it as that as we go into the session. No fingers here. Please.
Did you say he lives? Did you say if he lives in Florida? We're going to Florida, and
No,
we're going to Florida.
don't mention it. No, don't mention it.
We are both in Florida.
No, don't mention it.
About to dox yourself.
Don't tell him.
You heard it here first. We're all going to be in Florida.
No, there's no. I'm not leaving this country.
Our sponsor, VLC Media Player.
So, you guys went into a mine last time.
It's mine.
Did we?
Yeah, you went into the
we did.
mine with the kobolds. Well, actually, first, the most important thing is you went to Targos and turned in one of your quests for saving Boy's owner, and you got a big love walrus out of that. So that was the biggest win.
We gave the big love walrus away.
Yeah, the lady at the inn.
In the end.
Yeah, she needed big love because her son ran off with a cult, as they want to do. So yeah, then you headed to Tourmaline, and definitely not Garzula's brother, cousin, whatever. Just another half-orc dude.
Brother, cousin?
Not non-related.
Which one?
Hopefully not.
Non-related. He asked you to go clear out a mine full of kobolds. And so you went into said mine, found some little tourmaline gems. You found what you believe was an illithid skull, or Sean did, and then smashed it and got a little crystal out of it. And then it turns out the leader of said kobolds had a ghost possessing him, which Garzula promptly took out of him by flipping his bag into a giant deep hole that goes into the Underdark.
Is that music?
It's Nat. I don't know what Nat is doing, but
This is Nat cooking with Nat.
It sounds like she's drilling through a wall.
I thought she was summoning something.
That's the sound the air fryer makes.
Yeah, that was the sound of the air fryer.
Was the phone in the air fryer?
No, it was directly next to it.
That's just the newest thing. iPhones.
Sounded like infernal chanting.
Air fryer.
Oh yeah, you can charge it by putting it in the air fryer. Oh, that was such a funny meme. Oh my god.
So you've cleared another place and set up these nice little kobolds with a place to live and mine away at their heart's content, and may get a little bit of profit on the side for it. But last we left you off, I think you were heading over to Lonelywood, where Grimleg was muttering some stuff about four-legged men and strange green women.
Harsh trainers and teachers, full of moral advice.
So in leaving Tourmaline, with your axe beaks, trot on through into the forest. And the first thing out of all of this is, for you, Grimleg, you kind of recognise this bit, but you're sure that it got a lot warmer the further you went into the forest. Not just as cold as every other place you visited. It's a strange feeling.
What's going on? It's still cold.
What are the names of my? What's the name of my centaur teacher? In fact, no, the dryad one. Where is she?
It's right there in the chat. You popped it in the chat.
Oh, where is Rosania? She's probably playing a prank. Rosania!
There is no response except from wind.
Well,
wait, what?
I mean, I guess I'd settle for sand. Bossand, respectfully, Grimleg, your student calls for you. Hello?
Grimleg
Don't
calls for
hit
aid.
me. Don't hit me with your glaive, please. Where is he? Where is everyone? I'm just, I quickened my pace, and I'm just like, something's weird here. The elves have all
Grimleg,
gone inside.
I think you're gonna have some explaining to do because we've just walked into some woods and you just start shouting names.
Yeah, they're usually all here, and it's usually warmer.
Respectfully, what the fuck are you talking about?
This is where I came from, the Feywild. This forest full of elves.
As I looks around, does he see any else?
Nasty singing.
Do me a
Sparkling.
perception check.
I do it as well.
Sure.
Where is my character sheet? There he is.
I would join
Perception.
in, but my foundry's not loading.
Oh dear.
It'll
Is
load.
Zula able to try and perceive?
Yes, Gazula can indeed perceive.
Okay.
Perceive at your
Show me
fancy.
the elves.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Show
Yeah,
me the
really.
elves.
I
So
have meat clip for elves too.
Meep, you can listen for elves, can't he? He does get advantage for that, doesn't he?
Meep's features are keen senses. His are perception that rely on hearing or sight.
Oh, sight as well. Ah, okay.
Sharp-eyed rabbit.
And he rolled.
Wow.
He's not sharp-eyed. He's getting his belly rubbed.
He's just on the back of one of the axe
I
beaks,
know.
and you're just like stroking.
It's like
Why? Can anybody else hear the music? Because I can't.
No.
Wait, it is at 5%. Turned it up a bit.
It's at 63. I can't hear anything.
I don't know if it's working. How very weird. Anyway, you have a glance around, and Hassak, for all intents and purposes, all you can see is the trail in front of you. There's no one else around. Snow's pretty thick. Maybe you're stroking Meep too much as well, not really paying attention.
Don't look like any elves to me. All I see is trees and a trail.
Garzula, Grimleg, you glance around, and you can tell from how good your eyesight is that no one's been through these forests for probably years. The snow's tightly packed around these trees, and there's no sign of any kind of living beings going out into the forest itself, just along this trail that you're on.
No, I don't hear anything living at all, apart from the trees. Elves always said they made noise.
Yeah, I can't see anything either. Looks like it's been abandoned for a long time.
How long does it look like it's been abandoned for, this forest?
It looks like it could possibly be a couple of years. You can't exactly tell, but the snow, even around the trees, is pretty deep.
I can tell that no one has stepped upon this no for 732 days. To be exact.
How do you know that?
I have these savant abilities that nobody can explain.
Well, that's kind of weird, because I was only here a few weeks ago. And it wasn't like this.
Really?
I guess let's try and find, the chief's huts and whatnot.
You know how goblins like to eat quite strong food? Perhaps you maybe ate a mushroom and you just hallucinated the whole thing.
I did. It was the longest trip anyone's ever heard of. Months long.
Sometimes, they're known to last a while sometimes.
Besides, if I was never here, who taught me how to speak to the Raven Queen?
As I just raises an eyebrow at you.
What? What?
Also, you just assumes Grimleg talking nonsense because, well, I think we all know.
Look, I've been known to talk some nonsense, but this definitely is.
just normal Grimleg behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Uh,
come on. I think I can find my way back to their huts.
I mean, I would link you the song, but it's supposed to actually be doing it through Foundry.
Is there not like? Is it like a file?
Yeah, it's an actual file thing, but I don't know why it's not working.
Maybe I can find some royalty-free spoopy forest.
Yeah, let's go with that. Is anybody else doing anything as you're traveling through the forest itself?
That's actually looking for elves. That's all he's looking for.
The entire time?
Robin Mews barely was looking for elves.
Weirdly enough, there's not even one in the party this time around, so I can't even say that. There's always an elf in the party. What are you guys playing at?
Smaller dwarf.
I mean, I worship an elf. That's as close as.
That's just rude.
What? She's an elf. She was an elf anyway.
It's the ears, isn't it?
Go.
I can't make this work at all.
Oh, fuck.
We're just gonna, we're gonna go with that, Pete. Thank you. So,
That
yeah,
should work.
traveling through the forest. As I say, the path itself barely looks travelled as it is, let alone the outgoing trees around you. So you carry on trotting along with your axe beaks. Again, I'm just assuming Garzula's getting pulled along by the sled.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep an eye
Oh,
out.
can I
for-
roll an Arcana check to see if there's like some kind of magic play? If what Grimleg says is true, and he was here a couple of weeks ago.
Are you trying to figure out if there's like
Yeah.
something illusory or weird
Yeah,
going on?
just I mean, I guess not for just detect magic, just to see if there's anything that feels like unnatural, I suppose, that could be, you know, I guess, but it's got
Just
word
pausing it.
magical
Yeah.
sources.
I'm looking
Like,
out
I guess it would be
for-
like, yeah, he's talking about druids, right? Magical traditions, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to give it a shot.
I'm looking out for any signs of the elves like walking the forest and leaving their site.
Ooh, 21. You have a glance around, Hassak, and kind of like closely looking at the snow itself and some of the trees. There's nothing unnatural about any of this at all. It's completely fine. There's no traces of magic. You even prod a bit of snow that looks slightly suspect, but it just kind of like tumbles away, and it's like, no, just normal snow.
I guess what I'm looking for is any sign that people were ever here.
If you want to jump off the axe beak and do an investigation to get closer up, you probably can.
Sure.
I guess that's kind of what Hass said, though. He just jumped off the thing and he's kind of looking around, picking up bits of snow and shit.
You both just leap off your axe beaks and get stampeded on by the rest of them.
Stop, you fool!
Grimleg, yeah, you hop off and you're just like, you kind of like rummage through the snow and like dig deep into where one of the trees actually reaches the ground, and it's just frozen solid and there's no tracks anywhere, nothing. It goes really deep and it's quite compact at certain points. This feels weird because you're sure that this was the place that you came through and it was completely different. This is like an absolute mirror image of what it was before, as in like Nega Forest.
Like they were never.
Mega forest.
All I can think of is maybe when I was here before, I was still in the Feywild. That's the only explanation I can.
There's a feeling I know about the Feywild.
It'd either be Arcana or History.
Because Natalie knows what's wrong with the Feywild. History. Oh,
Oof.
Ophelia knows of the Feywild, probably from books more than anything. But most of the stuff you do know, it's probably from the romance novels that Nat reads in real life.
wow.
You know it's correct. You know it. I know it. I have
Or you don't get no dinner.
In this time, Tom, could I have a tuned to this this side crystal?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Travel there? Fantastic.
yeah.
Brilliant.
By the time you've actually travelled through everywhere, there's enough time to just be sat on an axe where you can have the gem on your forehead.
I have 2 of them for some reason, so I'm going to delete one.
I might have
What's that,
accidentally
yeah?
got it.
So that's all good. I got it.
Was that you? Guys, I
So I
just saw
guess-
something.
For 100, so because my intelligence score is 17, I can have a range of telepathy up to 120 feet. Can I like think out with my brain and see if I can sense anything within 120 feet?
Think out with your brain.
Yeah.
Where's
Like,
the thing
ooh.
for it?
I saw.
It's on the chat.
So you actually
So
have
you scroll
telepathy out to 120 feet. So did
It's from the shard, isn't it? From
Yeah.
the,
so do you want to send out a message?
I guess. Yeah. I'll just
Also,
be like,
as this happens, there's just like this big purple blur that comes from Hassak.
and
Ah,
I just think out in my head, like, is there anybody around?
We come,
Hello.
oh yes, I'm here.
we come in peace.
Don't do the thing that they did. That's weird.
You don't seem to
Don't
sense
like it.
anything, and nothing responds to this psychic message that you blurt out.
I'm responding. It's itchy. Sorry.
Just like scratching the top of his head, like, get out my brain.
It's like whispers in the Grimleg head. I can see your thoughts.
No, don't look at them.
You pervert.
Wait. Well, receive this thought. Behind a tree, I saw a green blur. I thought it was Rosenia, but no one was there when I looked. I have very sharp ears and eyes. So you gotta believe me.
Suppose you would just talk out, right? Just,
Oh yeah, probably.
yeah.
It's like he's trying to say it in his mind, so he's kind of whispering it and just like holding his head.
Yeah.
Oh, should we go look? I guess I could just say that out loud normally.
Yeah, you look. I looked already.
Oh shit!
They were gone.
I've just
Or me
realised
go look.
waves showing up on OBS now because it's part of the chat.
Oh.
Me just looking. He's like sniffing in the air and looking around. Sharp eyes.
Using his horn to kind of like shuffle away through the snow. No, Meep's giving it a good sniff, and he can't even smell anything here. Nothing's come into his little meepy nose. It's a Miss Story.
Well, perhaps we should just keep going through until you said there was some huts or villages ahead, right?
Yeah, there should be.
So let's go and see if they're there.
I guess right now we're in the outskirts where they would all come to write their stupid poetry. You know?
Are the trees alive?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Are they?
You saw some living trees that moved, trees that weren't really trees, but like people shaped like trees. There was a lot of weird shit.
Oh, well, I mean, there's normal trees, and then there's walking trees, and then there's...
I mean, right now, are the trees in this forest alive?
No, it's completely still. It's quite eerie, actually, now that you're completely surrounded by trees and you're deep in the forest. There's like
So they're
hardly
dead.
any sound. It's all
Wait, the
just
tree?
completely calm.
Are the trees not green?
You can hardly see any green on the trees. They're mostly fir. Not fir. Is it fir?
I want to go up and make a bark. Oh yeah, the pine trees, like the furry pine tree
Yeah,
things.
it's like those, but
Yeah, I
a
know
lot
what
of
you
it's
mean.
covered
Conifers and
in.
stuff.
A lot of it's covered in snow. So
I want to
yeah,
come
so-
and make a
Yeah,
nature
let's-
check and see if these things are alive and dead.
I'm gonna cut a tiny bit into one of the trees.
Oh,
See if I
22.
can smoke that.
Yeah, I guess you and Grimleg are like looking at the tree and like kind of cut into it. It bleeds sap, which freezes almost instantly because it's that cold. But they do seem like actual living trees. They're just not the living trees that move around and do shit.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I meant not like these two trees have like there's not like a forest that's been like blighted and the trees are actually dead, but it looks like they're just normal because of the snow and stuff.
Yeah, just
Cool.
normal trees that are kind of asleep. You don't suddenly get whisked up by a giant barky hand and ho hum. What are these little orcs? Yeah, they're just normal trees.
Hmm. Sorry for cutting your bark tree. I guess let's
Oh,
keep
no.
going.
Let's just keep going. Yeah.
Yes, you best apologize. No, that doesn't happen.
Tom, have you just changed the map?
I have.
Yeah, he did. Garcila's giving off the light, so good.
You-
Did he turn it down a tiny bit, the wind?
You'll need to
you
put
can,
hashtag on the.
You've got to
Is
turn
it me?
down. Yeah, you've got to turn down wave.
Yeah.
You know, in the Discord chat. Why are you so loud as well? I feel like you were in my eardrum for a second then. But yeah, so as you keep going along and the trees don't really clear out, it just kind of like leads into what you can see is like glows through the trees of fireplaces and trees and stuff like that. I still don't know what that confusion thing on you is, Garzula. But yeah, this tiny little, it's almost like a hamlet. There's that few buildings here.
There's people here.
Yeah.
Wait, are they elves?
You can't see anybody right now, but the buildings themselves don't look very elfish.
This is strange. When did they all
think
become
we should-
human?
You should go and knock on the door and see if anyone's home or
I'll find an inn.
Yeah.
the entire town is, empty too. That's a little weird.
I just
Are there
like
any
started-
footprints on the snow in this in this like little village?
Yeah,
that
once you
is
get
the-
towards the village, there's a lot of footprints along the pathways and routes down here. Again, not as
I
busy as
decided-
some of the towns you've been to, but yeah, there's definitely a lot more use here.
What is the where is where my teachers would have been? I guess like the temple.
Yeah, if you think you can find a temple here.
Which building would that be?
Well, as you're walking in, you kind of go past all these buildings, which this one's like the what do you call it? Place where you put horses.
Oh, we should go there first, actually.
I wanted to say a barn,
Table
but
of
that's
Axe
definitely
Beaks.
not the right word.
Tables.
Stables, that's the one. Thank you.
Go and put our axe beaks in the stables.
Yeah.
Let's go give old man Jimothy his our steeds.
Ah, yes, you know my name already, and now I'm an old man instead of a young one. But oh well, I'm Jimothy. Give me your axe beaks. Yes. I put them away. Bye.
Okay, thanks. Why are you
Oh.
human or so?
That was really nice for him. We didn't even have to pay. Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was something I was supposed to ask them for. Oh well, doesn't matter. You keep you keep walking up, and as you kind of get like to this building here, you're already just like there has not been a single elf whilst you've been walking. Dwarf, human, halfling, yes. But as you get to this building, you see a little halfling come out who's wearing quite elegant garb, I suppose, similar to a lot of other speakers that you've seen so far. And
That's like high fives them and does the secret halfling handshake.
I'll read it verbatim. So, Nimsy Huddle, the town's speaker, tempts you with freshly baked halfling-shaped cookies. I'm assuming they're just like gingerbread men, but with shorter arms and legs or something. I don't know how they're specifically halfling-shaped.
Very easy to do.
Her house was clearly built for humans, but most of the furniture is sized for halflings, with a few big chairs for visitors of taller stock. There's 4 halfling children scampering from room to room, and they climb a ladder up to the loft, chasing one another with wooden swords, while a fire crackles in the hearth in Speaker Huddle's cluttered kitchen.
Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Who are you, by the way?
Oh, I'm Speaker Huddle. These are my little ginger children. Get it? Anyway, come on in. Have yourself a cookie, one each. There might not be enough for all of you, as you're quite a large party by the seams.
Well, we were just on the way to the temple. Is it still the temple of the Raven Queen?
I don't know who the Raven Queen is, to be honest.
Oh,
And you see her thinking for a while, and she's like, I honestly don't think we've had a temple in this area for, well, quite a long time.
I find myself perplexed and vexed. You see, I was here before, but it was different. It was all elves.
Oh,
Wouldn't worry about him. He had some mushrooms earlier.
Oh,
I
okay, I understand. And she leans into Grimleg and goes, if you've got any of those mushrooms left, I'll gladly pay you for one.
Oh, really? I've got all kinds of mushrooms.
Excellent.
I think I'm gonna get on well with her.
We'll talk about this in a second. Anyway,
Yeah.
I've heard of such a party with such a myriad of strange and exotic races within it, and I think it must be you, as yes, you do appear to have a silver dragonborn as your leader. Would you?
Well, he's a temporary leader, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you still searching for a leader? What's?
No, I'm the leader. I'm just letting her take the reins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And she gives you like a giant wink that everybody can see.
There's just a bit of a snort from Ophelia.
Well, come on, take your seats. Take a cookie each, and I'll explain. So,
Arzula will not take a cookie, just as a point.
oh, do you not like the smell of my freshly warm baked cookies?
I think Arzula's going to roll insight because she's not fully trusting of this kind hospitality.
Ophelia was like, don't worry about her. She's just a very suspicious person. As in, she's suspicious of everyone.
I only roll.
If you don't want your cookie, I'll have it.
All right.
Both of you look at the cookies, look at this halfling lady, and you can't tell. Maybe she is trying to trick you. This does seem a little bit too good to be true. Just invited in and nice warm fire, nice smelling cookies. Damn, do they
It's way
smell
too
good.
weird.
Yeah.
It's way too weird.
So you do not
You know the secret hand. Does she know the secret halfling handshake?
She tries to do the cool kid version where she like does the thumb swinging and then backhand slaps your hand.
Insight check.
To be fair, we were just like poisoned by a load of food earlier on, weren't we?
Yeah.
So
Hasek, as you try to do this, you just get the impression that she's just an everyday normal halfling, just trying to do right by her village. And sure, maybe the fire and the cookies are a bit of a bribe, but it seems to be no ill intent, just that she's trying to basically chat you up to help her out with something.
It worked on me. These cookies are great.
Grimleg collapses instantly. No, that's a joke. Take one bite of the gingerbread and he just dies.
Yeah, I'm like,
So, What's going on? Every
Well,
other town has some crazy stuff happening. This place is already different for me. What's happening?
nothing as much in the village itself. Lonelywood's okay right now. There was a moose going around murdering some people, but luckily a nice pair of dragonborns came in and slew the moose. But now we think that wasn't really the actual threat. There's been talk of some kind of strange figure roaming about the forest and wolves following them and strange howlings and weird whisperings going on in the forest itself.
Oh, I saw something in the forest. I thought it was my teacher. But just a green blur, really? We could go and look for it.
Well, yes, I could point you in the relative direction of where these sightings have been, and if you could find anything, that would be very useful.
What's in it for us?
I will give you 100 gold pieces.
Sold.
Okay.
Sold. On one condition.
Yes.
I would like to set up a shrine for the Raven Queen.
Well, I can. I can offer you a building.
Oh,
The Ramshackle Inn hasn't been open for a long time. You can have the building and set up your little temple there if you wanted.
Really? Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, okay. That sounds like a good plan, actually.
Guys, we got a building.
Well, if you can bring back this strange figure, alive or dead doesn't matter. If they're a threat, you can bring them back dead.
Are you? Should we do this?
Did you say my name?
Yeah. I need your opinion before I lead us there.
I did try to insight, but I incited twice, and because my dice has changed. I don't know why. It didn't look like my dice, but I rolled it again and it's clearly changed. But it was really low, the first roll, so I presume that I had no idea what's going on, so I'll just be like, yeah, sure, let's go for it.
Well, you heard the lady. Let's move out.
There we go. A gracious and heroic leader you have here.
Yeah, it's me. Wait. Wait, let me show you the mushrooms. Wait, what are you saying?
No, it doesn't matter. Where's the mushrooms?
Okay, this out. So I'm a bit of a poisoner, okay? I learned it from the elves.
Okay.
And look, I've got these ones. These ones are hallucinogenic.
Oh.
Don't take more than 2, okay? And then this one.
Wait, how many are you giving me?
5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then there's this one. Smells like chocolate. Tastes like shit. Just cut it up and cook it. Put it in a stew or something. Dripping for days. Don't give it to me. It'll stunt their growth.
Well, I'm already a bit stunted anyway.
Why are you calling me that? Okay. She says my dinner's ready.
Oh, okay. But she couldn't tell you through Discord or anything like that.
don't know. She decided to call me.
Okay, well, the nice
Anyway.
your nice new speaker halfling friend takes the mushrooms gladly, and then kind of points you in the way back into the forest, and just says, "This figure was spotted somewhere a little bit deeper down that way, kind of like the northeastern direction. If you could pick up any tracks or something, and find out where they're lurking and what they're doing with all these wolves and other creatures, we believe they might have been the one that made this moose rampant." Sorry, was that something from... Was Garzula saying something as well?
No, I'm sorry, I hiccuped.
Oh.
Sorry.
You're staring at the you're staring at the halfling cookies so intently that you just kind of go.
maybe maybe the moose ate some weird mushrooms. But yeah, we'll take the directions. Oh, before we go, I'll give her one more mushroom. It's a red one, and I'll be like,
Hey, take one of these. These ones are pretty interesting. They're alopecia.
What now?
Alope aphrodisiac.
Oh. And then she quickly
That's the one you
sneaks
like?
that one into her robe.
Okay, I like you. You're good. Okay, bye. I don't give those to just anyone.
That's that guy. He's suspicious.
That's for my secret stash. Okay, guys, I'm ready.
Right, so you're heading off into the forest.
yes, I will grab one.
Going trekking.
I would like a D20 from somebody.
I shall roll this d20. I'll choose to. Hang on. Oh my god, yeah, I can't remember how to do that, can I? Is it /D
It's slash, yeah, R
roll?
and then space 1 D20. Slash R space 1 D20.
There we go. Ah!
Oh no!
A natural 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's to see anything, Gazula is blind in that moment.
Cool. Well, who's leading your romp around?
Okay, right.
Who wants to try and figure out the tracks and Shizunola?
I'll do it.
Do a survival check.
Survival. I will try.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, Grimleg.
Yeah, Grimleg. Oh, and then that 20 from. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to see what the ranger does just out of interest.
Oh,
Oh, there's something wrong there.
You know exactly what it is.
wow. You were just all like.
Just to
Grimleg's
come
just
on
like,
and ruin the streak.
I can do
yeah.
this.
Ruining the streak.
Oh my god!
Like each of you just goes, I can do this, and then you just outdo the next one. Like look at these tracks. These ones have got toenails in them. No, these ones are 5'5" moose tracks, and it's 159 pounds. Whatever.
Wow.
Guys,
So you all just somehow zone into these very small and almost like magically obscured tracks, and they all seem to go off further into the forest, reaching towards a circular indentation in a snowy hillside. Rising from the middle of this circle is a triangular gnomon of beautifully carved crystal that stands 20 feet tall. A 10-foot-high beam hugging the circle's eastern edge has evergreens growing around, and atop it, sheltering what looks like a sarcophagus buried under snow, and enclosed by a half circle of pale blue crystal pillars. North of the berm is a delicately carved gazebo made of marble, and south of the berm is a row of outward-facing white marble statues atop granite pillars. Grimleg, looking at these footprints.
Was it here when those were here?
Sorry?
Oh,
Did you
sorry,
say
go on.
something?
Looking at these footprints.
Oh, looking at the footprints. They remind you very much of what some of the elves would have done in the forests, being able to obscure their tracks. Though looking at the actual footfalls of them, all four of you figure out that they're actually human, not elf.
And
The
the
elves have
statue
slightly different
architecture.
feet.
Yeah, they've got more narrower, usually smaller feet than humans, and their tracks are even lighter still. It's kind of like the Legolas scene, where he's just walking on top of the snow whilst everybody's about 5 foot in it.
The statues, are they statues of humans? Are they elves? Are they?
You'll have to get closer to be able to see that.
Let's get close.
Let's get physical. Wait, no.
Grimleg's gonna lead the way and be like, "Oh,
Now this kind of looks like more what I was used to.
Try and
I know I should probably stealth because I'm an assassin, but
stealth? Who cares about stealth? Oh shit! It's done that. It's done that normal thing where everything's black. Hold up.
hold up.
Hold up. I will start dragging you on without any.
I mean, I guess I could stealth. He's not that stupid. Should I? I'll do it. I'll do this stealthily. See you, Tom.
Yeah, if you want to stealth, you can stealth.
See anything, Tom? It's black.
Oh, is it because you've got no night vision?
No, probably, but it's literally I can't see a thing.
Oh, for some reason Sean's lost her token. That's weird. She's not here. She stayed at the village. Fidvan could come with you though. Does that change it? Can you see?
No.
Should be able to.
I can see.
I literally can't see anything. It's all black.
It's showing you can see stuff from my angle, so I don't know why.
It's definitely not.
That's weird. Fine, change things.
Try and refresh it.
Did you put chips on yours? That
No, I didn't. I don't think it needed chip. Really tasty.
this is one of them like TikTok recipes.
Instagram.
Not the TikTok recipes.
No, it came off Instagram.
Okay,
Same
that's
It's
okay.
surprising what tastes good though, isn't it? Sometimes you don't think these combinations will work, and and then bam.
Maybe that's what we need to get
nice.
into, Pete. Should we have a cooking show with our own crazy recipes? Grimleg does cooking.
That'd be funny.
Oof, I'm not sure I want to try that.
Be like,
Hey guys, welcome to Grimleg's cooking class, where we go on to TikTok and we find the stupidest recipes and we try and cook it. Join me on this adventure of taste.
Wait, what's TikTok? We don't have this technology yet.
It's the sound a clock makes.
What's a clock?
I don't know.
So you stealthed and you see him relatively fine.
ooh.
Those are edges, by the way. It's kind of like a lifted up kind of part to it. But if you bear with, everything seems fine on your character sheet, so I don't know what's going on, Emily, why you can't see anything.
Yeah, I literally can't see anything. Refresh it, see what happens.
I can't see anything just now either. Oh no, yeah, I can. Never mind, I've got
I
it.
can see.
Yes, I can. I got my guy. Got my meat. I can't move meat.
Why can you not move me? He's your character.
Don't know.
Maybe I need to delete and reinstall him. Try turning him off and on again.
Yeah.
Right, I can see my token. I can see my token now, but I can't literally see anything else.
Click on your token.
Yeah.
Does it not
Definitely.
reveal anything? Okay. I don't know. I mean, I can just reveal the whole map. That kind of mutes the point of having the map.
I literally can't see anything. I can move myself, but I can't see anything. I can see the map.
Not much point having walls if I reveal it all, but if you can see it now, that's fine.
Can you see it?
I can see all of it now.
I can see
Oh.
everything. Yeah.
Okay. So Grimleg, just before you approach, that bit to the right where there's that little fire, it appears to be the marble gazebo.
Oh.
In the middle of the gazebo sits an unlit stone brazier. It's bowl 20 inches in diameter. The brazier is full of snow and pine needles that the winds have swept away from the gazebo's polished marble floor.
I mean, that's kind of weird, actually. Go check that out.
Gonna approach it carefully.
Cautiously.
So the brazier is adhered to the marble floor and can't be budged. Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna come up and start emptying stuff out of the brazier. Start sniffing things.
Just seems normal. It's just like it's kind of more like an indent into it. But yeah, there seems to be some kind of purpose to it.
Does it smell like it's been burned recently?
Yes, it does actually.
Oh. I guess I'll hand signal to Arya. Be like, point to the brazier. And then,
Oh, you're coming here. Hey, someone's used it recently.
Can I investigate it at all? Anything of note?
Sure. So if you want to do an investigation check, you can. As Grimleg ascends to the top of this flattened out cliff. Ooh, not bad. Yeah, you look at it and you kind of like root through. There's ashes at the bottom of it, and you root through them, and there appears to be small bones of some sort, and what appears to be the remains of a pine cone. But other than that, there's not a lot there.
Can I tell what kind of bones?
If you do a medicine check, you might be able to tell.
damn it! I have medicine.
So currently, no, you can't tell from that. But Grimleg, you can see down from atop of this kind of like cliff head. You're about 10 foot above everybody else now.
Oh, I come over here, seeing Arya fiddling with something down there.
Probably picked up a bone and is like looking at it like, what is that?
Okay, come and help me check out this.
I motion for you to come closer, and I'm like, hold it.
Yeah, she's probably around 6 foot and starts holding up this bone further, so it's about 7 foot, and then you're just dangling your head down to look at it.
Would it be medicine?
Yes,
Come on,
please.
Grim. Roll good, Grim. Oh, fuck.
Exact same. You look at it as well. It just looks kind of like a charred bone. A very small bone.
Is there any magic gone on here? Is there like any spells gone on to like a ritual potentially going on?
If you want to try and do an Arcana check, you won't probably be able to tell exactly what it is, but you'd probably be able to decipher if it's magical. It's hard to tell. It seems like some kind of ritual, but you're unsure whether it's just some kind of thing people do or whether it is actually magical or not. Before anybody else moves, Grimleg, where you are, is where the sarcophagus and the crystal pillars are. So atop the eastern berm, a granite sarcophagus rests in a half circle, defined by 5 crystal pillars. Clearing the snow off the lid reveals an engraving of a brazier. You also notice a carving near the top of each pillar. From north to south, these images depict a twig, a pine cone, a flame, a feather, and a humanoid hand.
Well, we should probably just follow its direction.
That would be
That would be smart.
Well, let me see if I can gather what we need under these trees. Oh, I have a feather! Oh.
Can I see him? What can I not see? Because I know that the whole map shouldn't be revealed. Can I see anything in the middle?
This whole bit here where Grimleg, you are now stood. This is kind of like up atop a cliff, so it's 10 foot up. You shouldn't be able to see through these walls over here. And the rest of it's all cliff, and it's kind of dug into the cliff. So it's like half of it's inside and half of it's out. And then just to describe where our little hassack is right now, in the centre of all this place. Rising from the centre of the circular depression is a tall, triangular crystal gnomon, a device one typically finds in the middle of a sundial. It is thick near the base and narrows to a sharp point at the top. The snow around the gnomon has melted away, revealing a circle of symbols carved into the stone around it. The symbols depict phases of the moon, suggesting that the circular depression is not a sundial, but a moondial. Something has punched a rough hole in the wall in the northwest edge of the depression, creating a dark opening that leads under the hill.
Let's go through the opening.
I mean, you're welcome to go first.
I'm happy to go first. You know what I want.
Grimleg, you can find a pine cone and a twig easily from this tree.
Can I investigate this moondial a little bit more?
Sure.
See if I can find anything like, stuff.
Just off the cuff, there are no hands available right now.
I mean, I have a feather because I have a short bow. Fletching feathers.
That's true.
So that's pretty much everything I need. Yeah.
I don't have any access to my token, so I don't think.
What?
I've never been able to access my token.
Why are we all having issues with our tokens now?
I've never been able to put it on. I always rely on you to just swap Gazula down.
Forking up for any.
No music. Meep can't be controlled. Gazula can't even do anything. Can you Gazula now?
Yeah, I can see Gazula now. I couldn't see it before.
Can you control her?
Yes, I can. I just can't place her.
I never get why you can't do that.
I think I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm incompetent and just don't know where to look. That's a very real possibility.
So I guess before Hassack set for this hole, he's going to cast light on something.
Oh, by the way, Hassack, when you start having a look around, because it's one of the first things you come across, the full moon one seems to have tiny inscriptions around it. Do you speak Elvish by any chance?
I do.
Let me double check. No, I do not, but I will point it out. Does somebody here speak the fancy script of the elves?
I absolutely do. I will come over and check it out.
I found some writing.
Oh, yeah, you kneel down to look upon the inscriptions around the full moon. And in Elvish, going around the moon, so it forms it all the way around the actual circle, you read, "Gaze upon your own face and have 7 questions answered."
Ooh.
Everybody got a mirror?
I'll check one else then.
Anyone got a mirror?
Can I make a mirror out of? I don't know. I'm trying to think. I've got icy powers. I'm wondering if I could like ice something up and reflect something. I don't know. I'm trying to be creative. Not sure if it'll work.
I don't
Let me
think
see
the
if I
ice,
got something.
We have a compact mirror on her.
the ice itself wouldn't. The ice itself wouldn't be reflective enough. You wouldn't think.
I was thinking maybe you're turning something to water for reflection. Turning ice to
Water in
water.
our thingies.
Yeah, no, Ophelia would most definitely own a little makeup mirror, which she would offer to Hassack with a very firm, "Don't break it."
Well, I can't promise anything, but sure. I guess he's going to hold the mirror. And he's going to gaze upon his own face.
Wait, did you not just ask for a mirror?
Well, I can't promise anything, but sure. I guess he's going to hold the mirror. And he's going to gaze upon his own face.
Wait, did you not just ask for a mirror?
I
Yeah.
mean, Arya did say out loud
Sure.
about the mirror, and then Hassak's like, "Yay, mirrors!"
Oh, sorry. I'll give it Arya then.
Yeah. It's all
I
right.
thought Hashtag was asking for it. Sorry. Whoever
Okay,
asks
so
for
what?
the mirror can borrow it.
So
Mirror, mirror.
you look into the mirror and gaze awkwardly upon your own face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Can see myself.
Yep.
Ask it where the elves have gone.
Oh, are we asking? Are we asking 7 questions?
I guess.
What is it? We're doing. We're asking 7 questions. Okay, go on then. Where have the elves gone?
Say it in Elvish.
I say it in Elvish. No Elvish, so I'm just going to say I say it in Elvish.
Yeah, that's fine.
I do know Elvish, but I mean I don't actually know Elvish as myself.
Again, you just look at your own reflection as you say these words. Nothing appears to happen.
What am I doing wrong?
I don't know.
Maybe you have to be an elf. Maybe it doesn't work on other people because, elves like themselves, so they do it just for elves. I don't know. Magic's weird.
Maybe.
Can I do an Arcana check on it? Can I check to see what kind of magic is on it so that we can maybe get past it, or
What, on the moon dial itself? Sure. Have you got
yeah, I don't know. Just like we need to know what it's, what kind of what we're dealing with. I guess
Have you got detect magic?
I was going to use an Arcana check.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you could do an Arcana check, see if it's some kind of.
I think I've got detect magic. I'm not sure.
16. It's not bad. It's hard to tell, but you're sure you heard from your late husband of some ancient elven magic that required the light of the moon to be activated.
Light of the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, is it night time?
It is not currently. It's latish in the day. You won't be able to tell because the sky's just constantly grey.
So we'll just wait till. I'll just say to people, I think we need to wait till after dark for this. Need the moon's light.
Oh. Yeah, that's usually kind of the way of it for elvish stuff.
Okay, so I'll just keep the mirror for now and wait till the moon's out.
In the meantime, should we figure out this brazier and the thing, sarcophagus?
Oh, you found a sarcophagus up there. I found a hole in the wall over here that looks like it's been smashed through.
Oh,
And there's another one at the other end. It looks like it's close to the outside as well.
Yeah, this one's natural.
So,
let's check
but
out
that
this
one's
lantern.
dark.
Should I re-stealth?
Azek's gonna cast light on the, it's like a weapon or something before he goes in.
On Grimleg's weapon.
No,
Oh no, on his own. On his
Oh.
own, not on Mike's.
I'm re-stealthing.
You re-stealth, and you yeah, you just trip inside. And as you glance up, you can see that it's a pretty big area in here, and there's more statues. There's 3 of them, so they're all made out of white marble, and they appear to be statues of elves, and they look very similar to that one that you saw on top of the hill outside. But the wind has blown away the detail of their faces, and all 3 of these don't actually stand on pillars.
I do with having Freya here because she's a part elf.
Let's see if.
Oh no,
I'm
sorry.
gonna look around.
These ones haven't had their features worn away. These ones have got very detailed features on their faces. It's the other ones that have got their faces worn away by the wind.
Interesting.
Like some elven blood. What do you think?
Do I know any of them?
No, you don't recognise any of them.
What type of elves do they look?
Ridiculously handsome looking ones.
Ah,
Do me a do me a nature check. I mean, that's enough. You spent time with the elves. These appear to be moon elves. They're a lot rarer from what you know of elven kind, but yes,
Were they-
these specific ones. Huh?
Were they the kind I stayed with, or were they like?
No, the ones you stayed with were mostly wood elves and the odd what do you call them?
Eladrin?
Yes, Eladrin. That's the word.
wow. This is really old and rare. These are moon elves. I heard about these.
Just love showing their asses to people.
Well, I guess let's explore. I'm gonna.
That is a door you're looking at right now.
Type in door.
What type of door?
Yeah.
The locked kind.
Pull out my
Uh,
piece.
hang on. So the stone door is engraved with a white semicircle, the symbol of a half moon, with its rounded edge facing towards the left. The door is locked from the outside, and there appears to be no keyhole.
Oh, I've got not.
I'm gonna try the handle very slowly.
The handle will not move. Actually, the handle itself is part of the door, and it's engraved in, so it doesn't actually move. You should just be able to like use it to push or pull, but neither way is working.
Weird. So it's semicircle.
It was a semicircle with its rounded edge facing towards the left.
Can I turn the sigil?
No, it's engraved into the door itself. It's not movable.
Hmm. There's nothing movable at all on the door.
No.
Oh.
Can I
Semicircle
investigate it with like an arcana check?
You
I guess
may.
it would be the equivalent of this.
Yeah, it looks almost identical to that. Some powerful magic here, though. Hasek, you would know. You could possibly use a knock spell to open it.
On that one, so. Oh well.
Godzilla will have been following.
You know, I could possibly open it with magic if I knew the spell, but unfortunately I don't.
Hmm. I knock on the door.
It's very hard and stony.
Huh.
Kind of hurts your knuckles when you knock it.
I say open in Elvish.
What is it that Gandalf says when he's trying to open that?
Hello.
Yeah, that's it. No, it doesn't work.
I speak friend and I. No.
You just do that every time you go into a room. Just go melon and then open the door.
Hmm. I come away scratching my head and wander off. I'm just like,
I bet it's got something to do with the light outside. If the door. Oh, there's another door. What about this one?
Can we see through the door?
No, you can't. It's completely stone, so you can't even tell what's inside that one. So, Grimleg, what you're staring at is actually a mirror. So this underground passage narrows before ending at a wall, upon which is mounted an oval mirror 7 feet tall and half as wide, encircled by a decorative stone frame. It's perfect, like the most mirrory mirror you've ever seen.
I stare at it and I go,
I wonder where all the elves were.
Your reflection mimes the words back at you.
stare at it, scratch my head, pick my nose a little bit.
The mirror looks disgusted. No, it does the exact same as you're doing.
Well, that's
It does just appear to be fixed to the wall, like almost as if someone's just got magnets and attached it to the wall.
Oh. I pull out my crowbar.
Okay.
See if I can get it behind the mirror.
No, you wouldn't be able to. It is like flat to the surface. Like you can see the rim of it, and it has these inscribed runes going all the way around it, but there's nowhere to kind of like get a hinge into it.
Azak, what does magic writings do?
Can I look at them?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
I mean, I suppose.
Before anything, I will touch the mirror. Well,
Yeah, like those magic runes.
So you look at it and you can not only tell that this mirror is stuck to the wall using sovereign glue, patent by wood elves. No, this mirror could also function as a crystal ball and allow you to scry on people, but it appears inert at this time.
Oh.
that's huge.
I think, Grimleg, I think this might have been how they might have communicated with one another. So, somebody's around somewhere, they could maybe scry on someone and see exactly what they're doing. It's like a focusing thing.
Wow.
It channels the magic to a singular point.
Actually, that's kind of typical. Elves love spying on you when you're sleeping.
Hasek gives him a really strange look and then walks up to the next door. The next door around the corner.
I don't know if it's my connection that keeps going or what.
What's the matter?
My Discord keeps dying.
Oh no!
Hi. Anyway, close everything we don't need. Yeah.
Yeah, they hardly sleep at all. And then when you're tired out and you gotta sleep, they're all walking around and writing and talking.
Playing the
Stupid elves.
stupid little harps.
Just make a normal harp. Why is it tiny?
So the stone door to this place is engraved with a white semicircle with its rounded edge facing towards the right.
Oh. Like that one. Oh, have we checked if we can move that big needle thing out there?
No, but just like a normal sundial, it appears to be part of the floor.
Oh, damn. What we need to do is control where the moon is.
Would be good to be able to control the power of the moon, wouldn't it?
It would. And that one, I take it, doesn't open as well.
No. If
How about
only there was something to do with the moon and magic spells.
Moonbeam. Wait, with the moon and magic spells. Oh,
So Grimleg, you get to this door and actually push it open as Ophelia's on the other side and let her through.
Yeah.
Hello.
Weirdly
This
enough,
one opens.
trying it from the other side, it does not open. But once you're inside and push, it works.
Frustrating elvish technology. Damn it!
I hate the place.
This is a small taste of what I endured on a day-to-day basis. Wandering around trying to figure out their stupid stuff. Well, in spite of further information, I guess I could go try this. But I don't know. The thing about the magic and moon has me stumped. That's a job for somebody who's more vested in magic.
Is there any inscriptions on the two half moon ones on either side?
There is actually. He's only gone and figured it out. So on each one there is inscriptions. So both the left and the right one.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna read it for you.
Both of them say the exact same thing. Unlock the tombs of the half moon.
Lock the tombs of the
Go on, you go and stand over on the other side.
Okay.
Does it say the same
That doesn't
over here?
happen.
Yep, says the exact same on that one.
Is there anything like? Is there like? Can I investigate it? See if there's anything like a pressure plate or something like that, just to see.
Yeah, go for it. Investigate away.
No.
Nothing that you can tell.
I might as well. I'm shit at investigate. Abominable what?
Finally caught up with you, Grimleg.
None of you spot any pressure plates whatsoever. Nor any other movable parts in this whole area.
Nothing usable. I'm going up here,
Very
guys.
pink dye.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'll see if I'll try.
Does anybody want to get above a 10?
No.
No.
Well, Grimleg did, but
I got a 12.
Yeah, you still don't see anything.
All I see is my feet getting colder.
Shit, do I love playing with the dice.
I'm gonna try this thing, okay?
I'm just wondering what if the parts of the door opens whenever you do, whenever it's a particular amount of the phase, and then that way, for example, if it's, half moon, one of the doors opens, and then when it closes at
And
the other
but
point, perhaps.
discuss. And can I roll a perception check?
What are you trying to
Did I
see?
see? You know that here where the stairs up to it, but you don't have to go through a door. You can just climb the stairs.
Yeah, this bit up here.
Yeah.
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 That's going to walk.
So maybe we could just
Okay.
like go and see if we can open that one first.
Yeah, I mean, it's got these instructions on. I gotta get these little bits of natural stuff. Maybe the sarcophagus will open. If I cook my hand a little.
Is there any inscriptions on these like pillars or sarcophagus that Grimleg was investigating up here?
So there's no like language to it. There is a carving near the top of each pillar though. They're all made out of crystal. So from north to south, it's a twig, a pine cone, a flame, a feather, and a humanoid hand.
Maybe that's what we need to place there. We can chop your hand off, can't we?
So what each one of us
Weirdly
just
enough,
comes along with it.
a lot of hand chopping going off in this company.
No, you just have to put it in the brazier. Look, it was burned over here, right? So look, just watch this.
I start following the. I start a little fire in there, and I start putting in the items. So like a little bit of flat sharing stick. I do it in the order.
So you put a little twig in there, you put the pine cone in there, and then a flame.
Yeah, and then
Right.
the flame.
How are you doing the flame?
With my thingy kit,
Your thingy kit.
my tinderbox kit,
Tinder.
Excellent. So you set the
Yeah.
pine cone and the twig on fire.
and then I drop the feather on from a little bit of fletching cut from an arrow,
Uh-huh.
and then I put my hand in it above the flame.
So you're getting to the point where your hand's really hot.
Oh, it's hot. Okay.
I take a dagger and I prick my finger and pour a drop of blood in.
It sizzles as it hits the basin of the brazier.
Hey, Hassan! I need your mage hand.
Please.
Why
mage
exactly do you need my mage hand?
Just put it in there. I don't know.
Oh,
It doesn't
right.
want my hand.
I mean, Mage Hand takes damage too, right?
No, I don't think so.
It's gonna take. I mean, where do you want me to put it?
In the brazier.
I thought you lit it in the brazier.
Yeah, it's lit. Put
So
it
why
in
do you
the
need me to
fire.
put it back? Why do you need to put it back if it's already in there?
No, just put the mage hand in the fire.
He shrugs and puts his Mage Hand in the fire from the top of the cliff.
I
So
stare at it.
the mage hand floats into the brazier on fire from a twig, a feather, and a pine cone, and just kind of floats there in the flames.
Any change?
Is there any change?
No, nothing appears to be happening. Wait, where did the music go?
Oh,
What kind of hand does it want? I don't know.
yeah.
Telling you,
That's better.
I know there's some magic that you can use to manipulate the moon, but I don't know that kind of magic, and I don't know, suppose anybody else here knows that kind of magic, so it might be a case of just having to wait.
Fidfan just kind of like wanders over and he just goes, I don't suppose anybody's got a severed hand on them, have they? Maybe that's what we need to burn along with it.
Oh yeah, let me just pull one out my pack. Yeah.
You do have one. I thought you would be the
No,
kind that.
that was sarcasm.
Oh.
Wait. Was there any bodies we've come across?
I mean, there could be one in there.
Oh, I mean, we can't get in there, can we?
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure that's X looking through his bag. I don't have a severed hand either. I do in Baldur's Gate, though.
Oh, I love a severed
Wait.
hand in Baldur's Gate. It's quite useful.
Could the severed hand be a metaphor?
Be a
Wait,
dick, yes.
I'm gonna look at these again.
I'm gonna stand on the sarcophagus, just sit down cross-legged and look between them all.
What are you trying to tell me, stupid elves?
I'm just looking between all the pillars. Could you describe them again from the top to the bottom?
Pine, fire, hand. Can't remember. Sorry, feather hand, right?
So from north to south, twig,
Yeah.
pinecone, flame, feather, humanoid hand.
And like,
what if there are other types of magic? So, I mean, human hands, perhaps. What? Necromantic magic? Fire's evocation. The feather could be transmutation magic. The last two, though, I'm unsure. Conjuration, abjuration.
well, a pine cone is a seed. Collection of seeds.
What wizard are that reminds me, what kind of wizard are you? What school of magic?
Well, I'm an abjuration wizard.
Duration.
Yeah. And thank you.
So
One.
feather. If that's necromancy, I don't know enough about magic.
Can I don't have any damaging cantrips. Oh, wait, evocation's damaging cantrip. Can I shock and grasp the fire? Can I tell shock and grasp the center one for the flame? And just see what happens? It's evocation as well.
Yeah, sure.
I just reach my hand out and then cast the arcane rinse my fingers and wand and then see what it does.
You see the electricity flick around the actual crystal pillar itself, meeting on the other side and giving you quite a fancy dazzle. That's all that's kind of happening at the moment.
Oh, I don't think that's it. Oh well. Hasek's going to go over in the corner and think. We'll contemplate.
Does the Winnie the Pooh thinking where he just kind of like punches
Yeah.
himself in the head?
Yeah, of course.
You think it's a coincidence that there's 5 pillars here and halfway around? Base.
Got like half of what he said. There was like 5 pillars and then base.
Oh. Hasek comes back and goes, actually, I have an idea. Does anybody have that mirror?
There's 3 pillars in there. 3 statues. If there's, look, 1, 2, 3, and then the other 5. That's the 8.
What, the 8 goes magic? Are you telling me there's another 3 pillars buried in the
That's not a
sand?
coincidence.
Oh.
Like 8 positions.
I was thinking, so the moon.
No, there's 3 special.
Right. Okay, so sure. Do you want to do something with the stashes?
I don't know.
Feel like there's a lot of red herons.
No, herons are usually white.
Well, these ones are red. That's why they take you away from the actual point of it. I also had a little thought. You know that mirror we had? It said, look into the gaze yourself in the mirror and you find a 7 truths or whatever it was. Something along those lines. But what if the actual moon is just a reflection of the sunlight? So what if we just use the light spell reflected with the mirror onto a point of one of these things and maybe it works?
As long as you don't break my mirror.
Because all we would need to do, if it's right, we would need to just illuminate the correct point we need to open it up. But we would have to probably do that at night time, right?
You can try it now. I mean, I can. I don't have any light magic, but I have torch.
I've got light, so I've got the light spell on me.
Okay.
So, which I had already cast earlier. So I just need to reflect the light. Somebody just needs to guide the mirror light to the point we need and see what happens.
I've got mirror, so I can
mirror.
All of you shine big mirrors. Like the Mummy movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, try shining.
Shine bright like a mummy.
Yeah.
Shine
bright like a mummy.
Nothing appears to be happening. You just seem to be making a bit of a light show. Maybe Meep goes cat mode and starts trying to chase the lights.
Is the moon out yet?
It is getting late. Soon enough, it will be dusk.
Andy, why don't we just settle down for dinner? We can settle off next to the sarcophagus here, Why don't we just wait till night, and then we can see what happens? What phase is it the moon just now? Would we know that right
now? Do me an intelligence check to see if you can remember the last time the moon was up and figure out when what phase it would be on right now.
Where are you, intelligence? That's right, got to search for it. There we go.
Have we collected anything?
23?
You would know it's a half moon at the moment, waxing to... No, sorry, waning.
Oh, half moon, waning. Tonight, we'll see what happens. Perhaps it falls on the door for us. Could get lucky, it's not a crescent, so...
I'm going to unroll my little bedroll on top of the sarcophagus, and I'm just like,
okay, let's wait, I guess.
Whilst we're waiting, and whoever's cooking food, as I was to jump into the arena and have a look and see if there is inscriptions on each of these circular indentations.
I'll give you this one for free whilst you're like setting everything up. So the inscriptions you find are only on the full moon and the 2 half moons. None of the other
Okay.
ones have anything on them.
Not the new moon.
So the half moon makes sense, right? The 2 half moons make sense because we had the 2 half moon doors in here, right?
Mhm.
So the one that doesn't really make sense is the crescent moon, but perhaps that's the full moon or new moon, whatever you want to call it, is into the in relation to the mirror over here, because this was on about the 7, the 7 freaking things with the mirror. This is the mirror over here. Maybe it's got something in tandem with it. So when it's a new moon, we have the mirrors at its full capacity or something. But when it's at 2 half moons, we have access to these strange doors. Maybe.
I wonder if it corresponds to no light. Like if we created darkness around here. And I don't think that's...
And then you couldn't look at your reflection.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, but maybe the reflection...
The reflection was the friends you made along the way.
Also, no.
So the normal sign of night coming is the clouds begin to part and reveal a night sky. And as this happens, the moon hasn't even actually come out at this stage. You can't see it. The clouds are still receding, but this dial actually lights up. And this side is what it's pointing to. So you see where it's actually got this shadow right now. It's actually pointing
Yeah, it's actually on this one here.
This one.
So the light's coming from here.
No, there's no. It's like this. The sky is lit up from kind of like the dusk.
I guess whilst this is lit up, then Hasak is going to go and make his way to that door over here. He's going to go over here and just try and see if there's anything going different with this door whilst that's lit up.
Things are happening. I'm coming.
That's how we think.
Yeah, it's weird because the whole area is lit up. It's not like it's just coming from one place, but that dial is actually pointing at that one half moon. So
to the door. Put my hand on the dial bit where it would normally open.
Yeah, it doesn't look any different, but as soon as you put your hand on it and try to kind of like pull it towards you, it moves.
I imagine just this nice scraping.
No, it's elven make, so it doesn't even yeah, it's completely smooth. It doesn't make a noise. It just opens.
Oh, it looks like some of my hunches were right. Doors open.
What?
So as the door opens, the circular chamber has an intricately carved domed ceiling, 20 feet high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus.
It's like lassos. We could have just climbed a hill.
The room doesn't have any opening at the top. It's literally just seems like the light itself is just beaming down from nowhere.
I'm going to investigate this because I want to see how special it is.
Yeah.
We should probably get the rest of the party in here, though, in case someone decides to burst out of this ancient sarcophagus that only opens when the moonlight penetrates a certain dial on a giant-ass magical sundial.
Gazula dashes at speed.
If they're too slow for the loot, it's their own fault. Come on, we can open it together and take it over.
He looks at you and just looks at his muscles, and then looks at Grimleg's muscles, and then...
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Gazula can outlift it, can't she?
Yeah, I was going to say you probably want Ophelia anyway to lift.
So the sound of possible loot tinkles in all your ears, and you come running in.
I can't wait.
No, I suppose we did 5 ways.
No.
The blue guy.
No. You see, See, Hatzik's background feature is that he would unlock an ancient mystery is worth the price of a civilization, so it's fine. So he pulls out a crowbar, hands it to Garzula.
Oh, I don't
So-
mind.
I really need to
Here you
see
go.
what's inside. You know, there's only once in a lifetime you get to crack open an elven sarcophagus.
Yeah. You take my crowbar. Take our bars, and then use your womanly muscles.
So what's everybody's strength scores?
8.
Good.
Wow.
16.
Meeps is
so-
2.
Mine is 19.
Oof.
Can't move Meep though.
I got a +1 and 12.
Summon.
Are we rolling strength?
You don't need to. I'm just trying to do the maths, but I think Garzula could probably do this on her own because it's £350.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, the ladies just all step in yet again, and the two tiny bros just kind of step to the side, and they easily
We're
push
Shark
off.
Kings, motherfucker.
They just easily push off the lid of this sarcophagus. Oh, someone else say it for me.
Sarcophagus!
Thank you.
I'll lay out my bedroll so the lid doesn't crack and break
Okay.
when it comes off.
So yeah, you push it off, and inside the sarcophagus is the withered corpse of a humanoid figure in tattered robes. Seems kind of
There's a hand we
mummified.
There's that hand we need.
The rush of air disturbs the cadaver's robes, and they kind of crumple away in dust. But yes, there is two available hands. There's also an unstrung bow, 6 silvered arrowheads, and then a wooden cup with a winged fish edged into the side.
That bow, was it a short bow or a long bow?
It's a long bow.
I'd like to make a history check on the cup with the winged fish.
You sure cansy doodle?
It looks like.
Ooh.
Oh, this is like ancient stuff. You barely even remember this. This is like old elven, a very ancient family of elves that now there's a few remaining that belong to this family. All high elves, quite a noble family, but their line isn't as great as it once was, and a lot of the history behind it is almost like Arthurian legends, where some things kind of dispute other things and doesn't make any sense.
Exaggerated, doesn't make sense, contradicts each other. Yeah. Oh, well, this is a rather curious little relic to find. Jesus. And I guess he would just
I know,
some
the elven
historical wizard ramble about the history of this elfin family.
I'm going like, while I pass the bow to you. The arrows.
It's Garzula.
I'll pass.
Oh, sorry.
Definitely take
Yeah.
those silvered arrows. They could come in handy at some point.
Was someone saying something?
Yeah. Take them.
I was just saying, because I lived with elves for ages. I lived in the elf realms and was married to an elf. Would I have any advantage on knowing anything about stuff that goes on here or anything that I can investigate?
Probably, but again, it's quite an obscure kind of historical thing. So, with Hassak rolling quite well, you probably wouldn't figure out anything more than what he already knows. Though you might have already known it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna
And Ophelia's
I'm gonna
still
do-
screaming in that room.
I'm gonna do a ritual for the Raven Queen and for this soul. But after that, I'm gonna cut off its hand that matches the depiction of the symbol.
Okay. It's probably the right hand that's on the symbol, so okay, you chop off the right hand.
However, commend your soul to the Raven Queen. Let your memories flow together with hers.
and chop.
As soon as it's over, just kitchen
Well.
knife.
Well, I guess he doesn't need it.
It's a she. Can't you tell?
Sorry.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to her.
No, I'm alright, thank you.
Do it yourself.
As Grimleg quickly scoots out the room with a mummified hand.
Yeah. What else was in the? So it was the bowl. I take it Hassak is investigating the bowl. The
Yeah, he's
longbow.
picked up the goblet.
Give me 2 seconds, guys. Just 6.
So he's got the goblet. I guess Garzula's got the longbow now.
The bow and arrows.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there's a longbow. It's not got a string, but I'm not gonna charge you for string. And 6 silvered arrows.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Longbow.
use those ones.
Is there any difference to the longbow I've got?
No, it's just elven in design rather than probably your more hunter's bow.
Okay. I'll make use of the 6 arrows, that's for sure.
Just-
Are they, did you say they were silver arrows?
yes, the silver arrows, so make sure
Okay.
you mark it down.
How do I add these things to the sheet?
You don't want the bow though. You know.
There should be the ability to
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I found it.
Got it?
Sorry.
Okay, so Grimleg, you're scampering back to the brazier.
Well, first I'll go deliver the bow to Andred. Can you put it on his sheet if you don't want it? I'm
Oh,
he
you're giving
could
it
be
to him? Is he a longbow boy? Oh yeah, he's Dex,
Yeah.
isn't he? Yeah. I'll give him a longbow bow.
I think he'd probably use it just for historical intrigue, at the very least. His character, right?
Okay.
Okay, and now I'm gonna take the hand back, and I'm gonna clear out the brazier first, and then I'm gonna restart the ritual.
Okay, if I die, tell my clan.
Okay. So are you doing it again in the same order?
Sorry, I'm just picking up the dog.
Yeah, take that dog.
I guess it would be in the same order.
Yeah?
Sure.
What order are you gonna put it in?
Twig, pine cone, fire, feather, hand.
Okay. So you drop a twig in, you drop the pine cone in, start the fire, and as the 2 woody implements begin to burn, you drop the feather in, and then finally the hand. And as the hand just kind of like touches the bottom and the rest of the fire, it suddenly bursts up in flames, but not in a bright orange glow. This is silvery, and it kind of gives off this strange, you know, when the light reflects off of water and like hits like different colors and stuff like that. That's happening, but it's nice and warm, and it's actually a very good break from the freezing cold of the usual environment around you.
Something weird's happening.
I think I can hear Grimleg shout. Can you?
No, I couldn't hear a thing.
No, it's quite windy out there. It might have just been a howling a bit of it earlier.
Yeah.
You know?
I run up
Thought
to the
so.
top over here, and I come look at the sarcophagus, and I go,
Push it off. It's happening. We got silver light. Use the mirror. I don't know what to do.
Hassak's gonna ping out 120 feet and be like, Grimleg, where are you? You disappeared.
I'm at the top. Magic is happening.
Can he hear him back? Telepathy?
I'm gonna say yes, because what is the fucking point of telepathy otherwise? But you can only communicate to you, not like
Yeah.
a radio.
Grimleg said there's a giant silvery light he summoned out of that brazier, and well,
Silvery light.
there's something going on.
Come and
Are they
use
worth
the
checking
mirror or
out?
something. I don't understand magic.
You said you had something about shouting about pushing the lid off the sarcophagus.
You do it. You and me take off this lid.
Wait,
Hello?
I guess I should have taken the left one? No, I guess it doesn't matter.
Either way it
Does
works.
anything...
Is everybody romping their way up to Grimleg then?
No, I'm
there's
gonna go
one.
investigate this door whilst they deal with the silvery light. Can this door be opened at the same time?
With the
I
sun
push the
coming
hand
out.
to try and open it.
No, that door does not seem to be opening.
I'm gonna try and put
I
my hand
think so.
in the fire.
You're going to put your hand into the fire.
In the silver
Burn,
fire.
Grimleg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna,
Oh,
Sure. Do me a nature check
Oh,
Yeah,
as you stick your hand into the fire.
I'm a good by nature boy.
Okay. So you go to put your hand into the fire, and like any human being that touches fire, you realise it's burning and it really fucking hurts.
damn it! I was hoping it would be special.
I light a torch with it. Oh! I light a torch with it.
Take 1 fire damage.
What the fucking
I don't know why that came from Fidvan.
burning bad. I light a torch with it and I get back in here and I'm like,
I figured out something.
is it still silver when I light it?
It is actually when you light it.
Look, it's moonlight.
For all intents and purposes, it appears to be normal fire. Like, it lights up the same radius and stuff like that. But it's got that strange silvery glow to it. But yeah, as you wander in, the shadow of the moon dial fades and goes off of this one. And then when you're running around and go to this first bit,
change.
it shifts to that one.
Wait, it follows...
It follows where So when you first ran in and came in from the top and went over this full moon one, the shadow of the dial suddenly shifts and goes to that one.
So the shadow follows me, I guess. So I'll go to here.
Yep, and it does the same thing again. It disappears from that one, and it's not like it's moving like a clock would. It kind of like fades away and then fades back in to point at the one that you're stood on.
Hey, man, hold this. I'm gonna go loot.
Also, Hassak, whilst you're up there, I don't know if anybody else has gone up there, the symbols on each of these pillars are now glowing with silvery light as well.
Oh.
Interesting. Can I try and push the sarcophagus lid off whilst all these symbols are glowing?
Looking at
Arya,
it,
help me.
yeah, you try to push it, but it is really heavy.
Arya, could you help me push this, please?
What are
I was going to say I'll try.
What's your strengths between you?
I'm 18.
So 24 total. Oh, 26 total.
Oh shit, no. Arya can do this all on her own again. It's about 500 pounds, but Arya's just that strong. She's like Hassak, you kind of like leaning up, go to push it, and it's like it's not budging. It's like so heavy, and you're like, it mustn't have opened this. And then suddenly Arya just steps up and just pushes it straight up.
You know that way when you're helping somebody carry like heavy stuff and you do realise that you're not actually doing anything.
You've just got your hands on it. But yeah, so Arya, you push it off. Not with any ease, but you can do it. So as you push it off, you can see onto the inside of this tomb. And as you glance in, you can see again what appears to be kind of the mummified features of an elf. Except as you stare down into the sarcophagus, this elf begins to sit up. His features obviously of undead nature. His skin's like taut against his face and his high cheekbones. His long, thin elven ears are even thinner than usual. But he looks at the both of you and then smiles, and he goes, "Ah, it is good to be out of that tomb. It was getting awfully
evening.
stuffy. Hello, how are you?"
Well,
What are you?
a little taken aback, if I'm honest.
"Oh, I'm an elf. I was a moon elf, but I guess I'm an undead elf now." As he
I would
kind of
like to say,
stares at his own hands.
I don't think you're technically an elf anymore.
Uh, he reaches up and starts like touching his ears. It's like, it's a strange one, isn't it? I believe
I follow us, yeah.
I'm still an elf, and my soul's still bound to this body, but it does feel different.
And what's your name?
Sorry, you'll answer Hassak's question first, and then we'll get to yours. His name is... I keep forgetting. Oh, it's somewhere in here. Sanor?
Sanor.
Sanor. Sahnar.
Sanor. Okay.
And as you kind of like, as the lid tumbles to the floor, and kind of what should be the acrid smell of rotting flesh comes up, it actually smells like spiced pumpkin.
I won't lie, you do smell rather tasty.
He swings his legs out of the coffin and begins to stand there.
Oh, and you're tall.
Yes, unfortunately. Oh, have I lost connection?
Did I succeed in opening this door using the same principle?
Sorry, I lost connection for a second then, but yeah, so the other door does appear to be open, but we'll get to that one in a second whilst these guys are having a chat with a mummy. Yeah, what was Arya's question for Mummy Man?
I wasn't really going to question him. I was just going to talk to him in Elvish.
Oh, you're talking in Elvish. Okay. What would you like to say to him?
I just wondered whether it would like him a bit more. I don't know how he's feeling, to be fair, but maybe a bit more at ease, trust us a bit more.
Okay, so you kind of like talk to him, and as you kind of do have like small talk, you realise that from his period, he's really ancient, like really, really old. He doesn't seem to know much of what's been happening around this area for a long time.
Like, list historical events and be like, no, do you remember this one? Or, I'm trying to get a rough time period of when you were around.
Oh, so the flying cities, are they no longer here?
Ooh,
You were around. What? You were a what? Hasek does a little happy halfling run around in the snow.
that means he was around from the time of the fucking massive human magic civilization.
And then takes an actual, it's not clear moment to realize that he just opened the tomb with I don't know. How would Arya feel about an undead?
Elvish undead are interesting. Or Elvish, they're kind of like, how do I explain them? They're not normal undead, because normal undead don't have the powers.
It would be. It's not really something I'd. Yeah, I suppose generally it would be. They're not great, but no, he seems to be not much harm at the moment, and he's elven, which I've got kind of like a connection with. See, can I ask him how long? Has he any idea how long he's been dead for?
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't even these calendar dates that your friend has given me. I don't even recognise. I could have been in here for aeons. I've no idea. I do apologise.
How would you go with?
If you give me an easier question, I might be able to answer it for you.
How old you were when you died?
Oh,
oh, damn it. Sorry, go on.
I was 737 when I died.
Oh.
Oh, no, that's a good age. That's a good age for an elf.
Uh,
That is a good age.
some of my friends and family lived longer that I knew of, and, well, either way, I got put here as one of the guardians of
Do
this
you remember,
little temple.
do you remember was the white dragon around when you were around?
And he thinks for a second, and he goes, I don't know of any specific white dragons. I heard stories of them. No, I don't think I know a specific white dragon. I do apologize. Please, I don't know these things you're asking me. Please give me an easier question.
What was this place's purpose?
It was a simple temple to the Moon Maiden herself.
Saloon?
Yes, that's the name. You are a smart one, aren't you?
Oh.
Anyway, in freeing me, I believe I am now your servant to help you and guide you along the way.
Oh, everything.
Well, would you like to go back to our castle?
You have a castle?
Well, it's not. It's hers. He points to Aria.
Oh, are you the leader of this band then?
Seems so.
You have the
For all intents and
silvery.
purposes, yes.
I'll point to Grimleg. I'm like, he seems to think that he likes, he fancies himself a leader.
Oh, okay. So I shouldn't listen to him because he only fancies himself a leader. Excellent. Well, you are the silver one, the same colour as the glorious light that Sahinine Moonbow gives us to guide us through the night. So it would be perfect to follow you into glorious battle and defend you with my undeath.
Well, I've always had a soft spot for elves. Not undead ones, but yeah.
You say under your breath, and he's just like there smiling at you.
Hey, we could do with a. Has he got any magic? Like, is he completely just like corpse, or has he got any of his arcane elven stuff still going on?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll have to come up with a better token for him because that doesn't quite fit. No, I don't think he has got any spells actually.
So he's just. What can he do? Okay, I was wondering what he could do, but sure, it's another body.
So,
Dead body.
you said you were the guardian of this place. So, what exactly were you guarding?
Just the temple itself and its magics. My brothers and sisters in the praise to Saloon were also buried here.
Well, we probably shouldn't tell them about the corpse we've already desecrated to some of them.
The one you used to free him.
Yeah. Slowly looks around and notices that no hands are missing.
That insight him.
Of course.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I'm just a lovely mummy man.
All right, Withers.
No, he's not that much of an arsehole.
Shit, why not?
Yeah.
Oh.
I am eavesdropping from down.
You're listening to the whole thing, and it's weird. Listening to an undead dude, you'd think that you'd get a more uneasy feeling, but this guy seems to be like quite chill and just being completely honest. He's got that kind of I want to say himbo energy, but he's definitely not a looker.
He's an undead himbo.
How high is this wall?
10 foot.
Oh, can I scale that?
I'm pretty sure you could jump it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll haul myself up.
doing a crazy standing high jump, Ophelia just appears in front of you, Hassak.
Oh, yes.
Hi.
So
Ophelia, this is Sonar.
I heard. I was literally just down there.
he
Oh,
turns
right,
to
it was
you,
just,
Ophelia, as you arrive, and he just puts up a hand and just goes, "Hello there."
Hello. she's just a little bit weirded out.
I'm an undead elf.
I can see that.
Excellent. And
We think it's been dead for like 700,000 years, so he talked about flying cities in the sky.
he started singing the song, "Those Castles in the Sky."
It wasn't bad for it, you know. His vocal cords being slightly ruined.
It's what's been slightly ruined.
Vocal cords. The box. Voice box. Vocal cords.
You know what? I keep missing like the key bit of that sentence. I am incredibly hard of hearing sometimes.
Vocal cords.
Chords. Vocal cords. Yeah, okay. That makes that. Yeah.
Accent with accent on strange words.
It's a combination. It's almost always a combination of accent and my hearing.
Yeah, Jamie, stop having an accent.
Sorry.
Yeah, stop it.
So, flicking over to Grimleg as he's just opening a door and wandering into a place. So, this circular chamber has an intricately carved dome ceiling 20 feet high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus. Someone has turned this tomb into living quarters, as evidenced by a rack of drying herbs and an unfurled bedroll behind the sarcophagus. And Pete's not there.
Oh no, I think he's trying to reboot some.
I wish I knew that before I started describing things.
Wasted. Sanner, if you wait there, talk to Ophelia and Arya. I got another party member to go and check on. Ursula! And he gets Garzula to come with him.
Oh, I was hoping I could come
It
with
just
you.
kind of like gives you a look as if you're just suddenly dumping over the babysitting job.
That's excellent.
Call it Hassak. Hastily.
Hello?
We need to see what our green.
You need to save Grimleg from himself.
Yeah, exactly. We found him. Now you can describe the route. There you go.
You're on him.
What does Arya want to do?
I was just thinking, my paladin is an Oath of Redemption paladin.
Oh.
Absolutely hates undead. Proper hates undead. So I'm gonna have to sort of slightly change the way I'm approaching this a bit, I think, and just be like super on guard and be a bit less. I don't know, like went in quite nicey, but I don't think potentially now it would have been. So I'm going to just withdraw a little bit of the nicey-niciness to him and be massively on guard around this guy. He doesn't trust anything undead at all, despite him being quite charming.
Just draw your sword and start pointing at him.
I think I'll just be on guard, I think. I don't think there's much I'd like to do at the moment in terms of attacking him or anything, but...
Okay. But he seems so pleasant.
No, exactly. You guys are all pretty taken, so I think...
Ophelia just shoves hands in pockets and just starts peppering him with questions. Just anything and everything she can think of that, would be kind of cool to hear from someone 700,000 years old.
I mean, he answers it, and some of the stuff sounds pretty crazy, like all these strange magical wonders and stuff, as he said about floating cities and otherworldly travel as well. Sounds like he's been to a few other planes.
Yeah, she is currently like a small child. Just why? How? What? Just constant. As long as he'll answer her, she'll just keep firing away.
No problemo. Well, whilst the others are entering that room, yeah, this place looks like someone's been living in here. And as we say that as well, a woman leaps on top of the sarcophagus itself. Boop. Oh wait, I can't forget her little friend. Hey, where's your little friend? Boop. So, this rather disheveled-looking woman, hairs all over the place, wearing various animal furs and hides, just kind of like wrapped tightly around her. She's got very pale skin as well. She points one of her blades at you, which appears to be kind of like a sickle, and shouts, 10 towns will be destroyed, if not by my hand, then by the Frostmaidens! And she leaps down, and we're going to go into initiative.
Zach's going to immediately cast Enlarge on Garzlar.
Yes, finally, the large woman we've all been waiting for.
How do I roll initiative on this?
If you go to the little crossed swords
I'll do it
bit.
in initiative. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click initiative.
Swords. Oh, hang on. Where's that?
It's on the chat bit rather than your character page.
Oh, okay.
And then it'll give you a dice to roll.
Ah, thank you.
Ooh. Seems the shrubbery's going first.
Wait, is fighting?
Fighting is happening. You went into this room and some crazed woman jumped on top of the sarcophagus and started shouting about all of 10 towns will be destroyed, and if not by her hands, then by the Frostmaidens. And then she leapt forwards with 2 sickles.
Oh, sweet.
I thought I was playing Sigaric, so I opened my sheet to cast Scorching Ray, and it wasn't there. And I was like, oops.
No. Get that character back into the pit.
Never. Wait till we get pit.
I've put Meep on the initiative as well.
Oh, I still can't control Meep, but I'll roll for him. Oh, I can't roll for him, you have to roll for him.
What? What is going on? I'm just going to have to reset Meep after this. Why? It won't even let me roll for him. Oh, there we go. Oh, actually, Arya's going first. Apparently, incredibly speedy. Okay, so you guys outside hear this. Just this yell from inside about someone destroying all of 10 towns. It's a bit faded as it gets to you, but echoey. So you do hear the words in common, and you believe that your friends might be in danger.
Even if they didn't, Hassak would be telepathically. Yeah, I think we might be in danger.
But it is Arya's turn first.
Could I have advantage on initiative because I was already...
What?
Do you think I could be a fast boy because I was the one who got in here, type of thing?
No, because technically she was the one that knew you'd come in, so she initiated the combat.
Where is she? I can't see her.
She's in this room over here.
Oh, the woman. Oh, okay.
Okay, let me just move. Can you move me to there? See, it just keep saying that I'm blocked by walls and stuff.
Oh, are you running in?
And I presume so. I'm a bit far out of the way for initiative.
But you could probably jump down from that ledge as well. 10 foot's not going to harm, are you? But that would
As
be...
far as I can go.
Yeah, that would be your action and movement.
I'm going to have a paladin. I'm going to have to be more up front, so I'm going to have to just dash it
Yeah.
in. How far can I go? Yeah.
You would have 60 foot.
Don't know how to measure, so is that about right?
Each cube is 5 foot.
Where did you start?
Like in the middle of this bit here. Where that dial is.
I'm trying to. Can I not change the
There.
music, Pete?
Oh,
Yeah, you
You should
were
do.
started
If you-
here.
It's there.
do /play and then a space and then the link.
Oh, I have to find it first, do I? Okay.
Yeah. Unless you want me to find something.
If you can, we need some fight music. This is far too calming.
It's calming. It's calming. It's nice. It's chill.
There's this woman and
Godzilla
her
get
shrub.
big.
Get big,
Smash.
Godzilla.
Like, who can say?
Too calm. Okay, so Arya's done her move. It's time for a shrub's turn.
It won't be Garzula. It'll be Gargazula.
Godzilla.
Garglezeal.
Yeah,
Gargazul.
let's not get into that one. Okay, a shrub runs towards
Oh,
you,
don't eat Hasek.
Garzula, and attempts to rake you with its little shrubby hands.
Ah!
I don't think that's going to hit. It's an 8.
Have a night of me.
Okay.
As you just kind of like lift your leg as it goes to like scratch you, and it misses completely. It is your turn.
Okay. I'll use my long sword.
Yeah, alongside the shit out of that shrub.
Yeah. Where are you?
I didn't realise you carried a blade.
I carry a blade. Sorry.
The longest of blades.
How do I roll it on? How do I? Oh yeah.
That's some short swords.
I'll do the.
Yeah, these are short blades, not long blades.
You have deceived me.
Sorry, short sword. Sorry. I was reading longbows directly underneath it.
Oh, so you got a short sword but a long bow.
Yeah. I merged the two, came out with the wrong. 19.
Yeah, that
Does that hit the shrubbery?
That definitely hits the shrub. It doesn't seem to be very well armored.
I wonder why. A 10.
A
I hack
10.
at it. I'm gonna hack at the shrub.
Okay, you hack at the shrub, and its little leafy arm gets chopped off, or what you assume is a leafy arm.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to do the full damage you would expect it to, because you're trying to chop up a shrub with a sword, but it definitely did hurt it quite a bit.
Okay.
I bet
Good.
this is a surprisingly tough weed.
Yeah. I have one attack, don't I? I'm just making sure.
If you've got 2 short swords, you could have one in your second hand.
Give me a moment.
What fighting style do you have?
I have 2 short swords. I do. What fighting style do I have? I have the 2 weapon fighting. So
Yeah,
yes,
there
I
you
can
go.
attack again. I'll use that
We all
second
have
attack that
access
I
to
rolled
Garzilla's
before.
page, so
Oh, you
that
rolled.
one.
Did you roll 2?
I rolled 2, so I'll do that second
Oh
one.
yeah, you need to just do another attack.
11. So 17.
17 overall. Yeah, that
17.
hits. Again, not a very well armored shrub.
And then we get 3 damage. Or 7. No, what? Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7, right? Because
7.
of your fighting style.
Yeah.
Okay. You hack off more shrubbery. This is looking more like a bonsai tree than a shrub now. It's
I don't like this
Giving
shrub.
it a haircut.
yeah,
Like that, Groot.
it's not looking very good. Baby Groot is about to lose his Marvel status. Okay, anything else? Well, that's your attack and
That is me. I
Yeah.
am done.
okay, Meep City bitch.
Meep is going to move to here because you need to control him,
Meep.
and he's just going to jump up and just heart attack her.
So you can't move
So-
him, but you can use his attacks. That's really weird.
Yep, I've got his character sheet. So it's a 20 hit.
A 20 does hit.
He bounces up and does a little torpedo spin and does 7 damage. He stabs her in the gut.
Oh
And then he wrenches it out, and it's all blood. All it is, there's just bloody,
Guys.
and blood runs in his little fur.
I've just got to say, this is so fantastic. You roll the damage, and then I click on the character, and I can just apply the hit points off of it. It's so fucking good. But yeah, Meep stabs her kind of like in the hip area, making her bleed her human blood.
He just looks up at her and makes direct eye contact and goes,
The music.
There is battle music. It's quite quiet for some reason compared to the other music. Okay, so that's Meep's turn, right?
Yep.
Ophelia.
I guess we drop down the wall. She's just like, be right back to the mummy.
Oh, okay.
I drop down.
"Are you my mummy?"
So, what would that be in terms of movement?
Jumping down, I'm going to say, doesn't take any extra movement.
So just 5 foot.
Yeah.
5. Oh no! Oh god!
I think it's free.
Oh, Dickens. I didn't want to do that. What have I done?
How are you doing that now? Oh.
That's 35.
No, don't look
I
at the
will
Allosaurus.
dash. Oh. Which will get me
Is she raging?
there. Well, raging doesn't give me any additional speed to this. I don't think.
There
does
is
it?
that new... Well, I say new, it's like years old now. The Tasha's thing where if you rage, you move half your speed, I think.
I think that's only from...
I thought that was a specific.
I think that's a later level.
No, it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. That's. I get there.
Okie
That's me
dokie.
done.
And then it is the Frostros.
You watch, fight will be over by the time I get there.
I don't know about that one. What's the... Oh. So, on top of this tomb that she's on, the druid kind of like shifts her sickles around in a magical kind of way, creating some kind of sigil in the air, and spawns in 2 brown bears.
Oh shit!
Oh, finally. Meep's getting a real challenge.
Okay. Just adding them to the initiative.
Please tell me I go ahead of one of them. Are you kidding me?
These are fast fucking bears.
Sake.
They all go on like the next turn,
Although
right?
yeah, they won't go until the next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'll still get to go ahead of them. I'll still get to my second.
So yeah, these 2 bears just appear out of the ether next to the druid as she just kind of like stares you down, Grimleg.
Why me? I'm right back here. I may have opened the door, but I'm an innocent goblin.
It is your turn, Grimleg.
Ah, I'm no longer innocent.
Just shot her!
Take this. I'm not shooting. I'm stabbing.
Just charges in against a bear.
Yep. So I suppose I, like Yoda,
Bouncing off the walls.
Boing, boing, boing.
And I'm going to green flame blade or black flame blade this bear, getting all my good shit. So he just gets summoned, and then I'm like, ah!
As the bear's just taking in its surroundings, it's just like...
Yeah. With a 15.
I think that'll hit. Yep, that hits.
Okay. And now so that would count. So she takes 3 fire damage.
Why does that say critical hit?
Yeah,
Because he's an assassin, so you automatically get critical hit on anything that's not actions.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
She takes 3.
Yep.
Then I need the damage from this. The bear takes 12 plus.
Applying.
The bear takes 24.
Oof. Just like
plus.
No, you're doing Fury the Small.
Yeah.
So
the bear takes 28 points.
Shit. So Hassak, you just feel this rush of wind as Grimleg like launches around the water around you, flying towards the bear and just stabs it straight in one of its eyes, and then this fire just like bursts out and singes the side of the druid.
And I'm just like, ah!
Sweet. Anything for bonus actions?
I suppose I didn't do an attack action, so I can't. I will disengage and go, good job, guys!
He does the classic anime ninja thing when they're losing a fight, starts like doing backflips away. Sweet, is that everything?
I think that's everything, yeah.
Then it's Hassak's turn.
Hassak is going to step 5 feet, and he's going to cast that pre-prepared enlarge that he cast at the beginning accidentally. So, Garzula, you're big. You grow. I'll put it up exactly what it is. I'm just going to cast it, and then get my spell slot back.
Garzula's growing.
She's a big girl.
Yeah, so you cause a creature or an object you can see within range to grow. In fact, I don't even need to step close to you. I can just stay where I was. So that's great. So, can I get Hassak back?
Oh, sorry, I'm just absorbed.
Garzula just sits on Hassak.
Yeah. So you just grow to large size. Your size doubles in all dimensions. Your weight is multiplied by 8. Your growth increases in size by 1 category. So you're large. If there isn't enough room for the card, double size. Blah 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 blah. Until the spell ends, you have advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and your weapons grow to match your new size, and whilst they're well large, you deal an extra 1d4 damage with them.
Wait, does your reach increase by 5?
No, I don't think the reach increases.
No, unfortunately it doesn't.
But it does mean you can attack more enemies in your surrounding area. If
yeah.
So yeah, Garzula just starts getting bigger and bigger, nearly like just only a few feet off of the roof of this room. There's like a 15-foot Garzula with these now not very short swords in both hands.
So yeah, that is going to be my boy's turn, and he's going to take a couple of steps back, maybe through here. And that's him.
Shuffles behind Grimleg, pushing him forwards, going, "No, you go first."
Oh wait, I'm a halfling. I can contain somebody's space. Yes, halfling. Grimleg and Hassak are in the same space.
He's just rubbing up against him, going, "Look, we can share the same space."
Wait, even better. I'll just stare at Garzula's space. There we go. And just buffer as she stands in her space.
I don't even think it's hard to share Garzula's space. Like, it's probably twice the height just to get to her thigh, let alone.
I think he's just calf height. I don't even think he's that height, to be fair. Maybe the top of her ankle.
Do you know, like when you've got a small kid and they can stand on your feet and they hug your leg?
Well,
it's like
Hassak, but just 1 foot.
So you're just walking around.
I'm riding Garzula's boot.
So it is Mummy's turn, but he's quite slow. So he's just like, where did everybody go? Hang on. And starts slowly making his way over, but he's not going to reach it. It is Arya's turn.
I'm thinking of doing Rebuke the Violent. So...
Doing something violent?
No, it's called Rebuke the Violent. It's a fun divinity thing.
I thought you said, I'm thinking of doing something violent.
No.
Hey Tom, are you okay?
Send help,
So it
please.
says you can use your child's ability to rebuke those who use violence immediately after an attacker within 30 feet of you deals damage against a creature other than you. You can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt.
Oh, this one's a reaction. So once you're in there on someone else's turn, you can use that to possibly deal damage.
So I can't use it now then?
No, not on your turn. It's something you can use on someone else's turn.
But I'm going to use my movement to get in here anyway.
Where are all these shapes coming from?
It's just me trying to figure out how to use things.
And then I'm going to use where's my inventory? What's weapons? Can I have got enough movement to be able to use my longsword?
Don't think so from there. That was like...
I'll use can I use the javelin then?
Yeah, you can use the javelin. Wait, where were you when you first started?
Yeah, like back at the mouth of this bit here.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to have enough space there.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30?
Yeah, I'm just there, but I can't move. I don't think I can move further.
Yeah, you can use a javelin.
Okay.
Or any of the
Has it come up on the screen?
Yep, you just need to roll the attack for it. Who are you aiming for? This bear on the left is very damaged. The bear on the right has not taken any damage.
Oh.
The shrubbery's looking like a bonsai.
The shrubbery is pretty much dead. Garzula just needs to step on it.
And the druid took a hard one.
I might go for the one that's not taken. Or should we just get one down?
Can try.
I might just try and get this one down, then we're one less dealing with, aren't we?
Okay. Charge in. Javelin in hand. Cool. Yup. That will hit.
Lovely.
Grimleg, she just vaults over you and then launches a...
Holy.
Wait, what? Why did you roll 2?
Double damage.
I rolled twice.
Just rolled a 19 damage.
How did you roll 19?
For some reason, it's doubled the damage for some reason.
You're a
interesting.
double
I just took
javelin
damage.
throw-in. Well, even half of that would have killed this bear, so yeah, let's just roll with it. You step into the room and hurl this javelin straight at the bear. He's not even had a chance to have his turn yet. He just got stabbed in the face by Grimleg, and then you come in javelin it, and plus dead. You hit the creature, and it just sort of gives out one little roar, just like, and then fades into nothing. Like it was never there to begin with. Bonus action or anything like that?
I don't actually think I've got many bonus actions.
I don't think paladins often do unless it's for like their spell smites.
Yeah, I've only got those reactions I'd want to do. I've got a couple of reactions I want to do throughout the combat, but I don't think I can use them now.
The next time something attacks, then I'm sure you can do that channel divinity thing.
Because I've got that protection style as well.
That rebuke, the violence, pretty cool actually.
Mm.
I assume that's a what's the name? Ancient specific one.
No, I think it's. Hold on, are you ancients? Because I think that's a.
Yeah, I'm the ancients. Yeah, both of the not both of the ancients. I'm an ancient. What do you call it? Background is ancient.
I think that an oath of the crown thing. Wait, or an oath of wait.
I don't know, but it's there on the sheet. I helped Emily set this up, so. Oh wait, no, you're not. You're for some reason you're redemption.
Redemption, yeah, that's
You're about.
That's the one that.
That's what I said earlier. That's what I said earlier because that's what I said. But I definitely picked ancient to begin with. I know I did.
The one that's,
Somehow it's changed you
ancient
to a
have.
redemption.
And I was
Ancients have
definitely ancient.
Ancients have Nature's Wrath, and what Nature's Wrath does is, as an action, you cause spectral vines to spring up for a creature within 10 feet. And then they have to succeed a strength or dex save. So it's like, as an action, you cause to spring up.
Why is it redemption? I definitely chose ancient.
I mean, this one actually sounds more in line with what Arya is, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
Redemption's pretty fun.
It,
We'll go for
it
redemption.
does sound cool, like, that ability itself is really good.
Okay, well, I'll stick with this then.
Wisdom.
It's
Your
fine.
heart and mind must stay clear, for eventually you will be forced to admit defeat. While every creature can be redeemed, some are so far along the path of evil that you have no choice but to end their lives for the greater good. Any such action must be carefully weighed and the consequences fully understood, but once you have made the decision, follow through with it, knowing your path is just.
So your two
kinky.
channel divinity options are Emissary of Peace and Rebuke Violent. Emissary of Peace means as a bonus action you can give yourself a +5 to Charisma Persuasion checks for 10 minutes.
Oh, nice.
And the other one, of course, is Rebuke the Violent.
Oh, yes, get raked, Garzula.
I think I'm going to use that one.
What? You rake it!
Oh, you take 0 damage!
Garzula, I believe it's my turn now.
Oh,
Smash you.
The shrub just like tries to stab you through the boot, and you kind of like feel this little ping against your skin, but it doesn't actually do anything.
I laugh in the face of this shrub.
I'm pretty sure you can stand on it now.
If you want to have a look at Ancients versus Redemption, I'm going to put them in the chat.
Stick with redemption. I think I'll stick with redemption. It sounds cool.
Redemption does sound like one of the coolest, actually.
The only problem is, like, I need to figure out what the Apparently, it's like the last resort is violence, so I could easily break that oath.
Yeah. Diplomacy and understanding of the
Anyway, Gazula, how are you going to kill a shrub?
I'm going to attack it with the short sword again. Why not? It's going to go.
I'm pretty
Burn
sure.
out that extra 1d your damage.
Oh yeah, don't forget that.
My 1d4, yeah.
Not that
13.
It's gonna hit, and not that you need it because it's like it's got 2 health. So even if you rolled like the worst thing ever,
Add
5! Yay!
that d4.
And the d4 just for fun. Where are you, d4? Oh yeah, I'm so /. Sorry.
Yeah, the pain of
Feel
typing it.
old. I'm like going, how do I use this
Yeah.
technology
He's
again?
already dead.
Yeah.
Like
Because
that's stepping on it and then twisting your foot, to, like
just smashing it into the floor.
And because you can swing, get.
I fling it at this
Do it.
bear as I go to attack it.
Yeah.
The other short sword. Why not?
Flick.
You step on a shrub, and then step forwards, stab this bear.
For a 23.
Definitely hits.
Add that d4.
Oh, and a d4.
Yeah.
Remember, Garzula, you're big now.
You big Gazula.
I just imagine like Hasek's underneath going, "Don't forget you're big." Oh yeah.
Hey,
Garzula is big.
It just stabs it even further. Okay. Sweet. That bear got stabbed. Unfortunately, the dice are not with you at the moment.
Damage wise, yeah.
No. Never mind.
Meep's turn.
Meep's turn. He's
Meep.
gonna bounce up. Let's see if he can get a headshot. So 13 hit the druid.
Ooh, just.
Hell yeah. He's gonna nick her cheek with a good 7 damage.
Oh yeah.
Meep city
Bloody hell.
bitch. Meep city bitch.
Meep is just like I am. I am Meep.
I am Meep. Yeah, slash into her cheek and blood just sprays out into the air, probably all over Gorzula.
Meep's turn. Meep, motherfucker.
Ophelia?
Hello.
Hello.
What? Oh, God.
I'm gonna look up that barbarian rage thing.
Definitely a thing. Why does the music seem to get quieter?
Alright.
I don't know.
Oh? What do you mean you collide with a wall? No, you don't.
Stop colliding with walls.
There we go.
It's 7th level. You get it.
Oh, so it's much
Barely
higher.
anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here now.
Hi.
That's my turn.
Something.
I'm here now.
Wait, no, I'm lying. Hang on.
Stop
It's
lying,
not that one.
Pete.
Why are you lying, Pete?
Oh no, it is level 7. Instinctive pounce. That's it. Yeah.
Isn't, as I say, isn't lying against your religion, man?
No. I worship the Raven Queen.
So Ophelia charges in and sees the situation. There's bears and a giant Gorzula wrestling with a bear. It's kind of crazy. And then on Druid Lady's turn, she's gonna go. You're all pissing me off. I'm going Australian. Wolf time, bitches.
What? She's just like, here, look at
Yes.
my Pokemon collection.
Curious, Tom. Is a summon spell, like, is a summon a concentration spell?
It is.
So, the bears?
I don't think it actually counts for her.
They can only concentrate on one spell at a time.
This isn't a spell.
Oh,
Is this
my
wild
bad.
shape?
Yeah, Jamie, shut up. Jeez. Making me question myself. Okay, yeah.
So you should.
She turns into a wolf, and then it's Bear's turn. And now seeing its big meaty prize, goes for dear old Gargiant. I don't know.
Gargazoo!
Gargazoo.
Hi, hang on a minute. Can I get it to be disadvantage with
She is technically within 5 feet of Gargazoo.
She is technically within 5 feet, so yes, you could, which is kind of balked, but I'm going to accept it. So let's roll again. Oh, actually,
imagine she grabs her and pulls her at the.
Emily, just to point out, if you do this, then you won't have the reaction to do the Channel Divinity.
I thought it was every turn.
Every turn you get one reaction, so you have to choose what you
So I
put it
could
on.
do. Yes, I mean, so I could. I mean, we're nearly. How far are we down the turn at the moment? There's only three left, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you do,
Aria, don't let them question you. Do it.
I'm just saying, if you do this and it still hits, then you can't do the other thing
until next round.
I might do this time and then do the other thing next round. Then.
Okay.
Oh damn!
It's still gonna hit, yeah. Okay, so biting Garzula for 12 damage. That was max.
Ooh.
And then it's going to try and claw you as it's bitten into your arm. It's like one of those. Oh, it's a 12 to hit.
Oh.
Does it have any?
That's not going to hit, is it? 12.
I can't see how much what my AC is.
Normal. Your AC is normal, but it does change when
is it above Sam?
Is it above Sam?
Yeah, there's the word Sam with a 10 above it, but I don't know what that is.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh no, it
I
should just be on the
see.
left-hand side where you've got your
Yeah.
Godzilla
Oh,
token.
15.
Yeah, underneath
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't hit.
Yeah,
It doesn't hit. Oh,
Yeah,
Sweet.
where's
I
my,
was
sorry.
like,
It's because everything's in a different place, so I wasn't sure.
yeah, where is my AC? I can't find that either. What the hell? It's weird.
it's just where your token is. Just underneath it, there's a shield, and that's your armor class.
San is sanity.
That makes total sense too. You
I
know,
was tripping out. I
shield.
was like, who is Sam, and what is he doing on your sheet? But yeah, it bites into you like one of those police dogs doing the training stuff, and then tries to claw you. But
how much damage have I taken in total then?
you got where was the damage from?
How do I remove it?
Oh, 12 from the bite.
Total.
12 in total.
Yeah, if you click on your token, you might have the ability to apply damage to you, because I get it, but
I've done it.
oh, that's a concentration check. But let's move on. Grimleg, it is your turn.
We coming back. We gonna jump in over here, underneath people's legs, come in with another flaming sword. This time at her. Let's see. Where is it? Hiya! Oh wait, I should use the other rapier. Boosh. Oh, that 20! Come on, man.
Oh, it was very close. But yeah, 20 hits her.
Okay, so it's another green flame blade. So first of all, we do 7 damage plus another 6, so that's what, 13 damage. And the bear takes 3 damage. 3 fire.
So again, Grimleg comes flying in and stabs this great big wolf. And then this black flame just leaps off and singes the side of the bear. So everybody watching, it's really cool.
Yeah. Then bonus action, I disengage
Okay.
and come back.
Bye.
1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 3. Yep, that works.
It will be
Hit and
Hassak's
run
turn after. Yeah, you run in, stab this wolf, burn a bear, and then run back out the room.
Burn a bear.
Good job,
Burn a
guys.
bear.
Similar to build a bear. You get rid of them.
But you just throw it straight into the fire. But yeah, Garzula's stepped forwards now, so you're completely out in the open, Hassak.
Sorry, it's the build a bear darn pardon. Hassak's gonna have a danger step, and he's gonna step into where Garzula's like, big front foot is, and he's gonna step around the side, grab his one of his hands and one of his wands, start carving runes in, and he's going to cast a second level burning hands on both of them.
I thought you said you were going to grab one of your hands then.
He's gonna get rid of some meta magic stuff, because I have 4 points to spend. I might as well fucking use it. So I just need to find them. Where the hell are they? Where are you? Where is my stuff? Sorry. Yeah. So, it wasn't this one. Was this one? Yeah. Okay. That's fun. Let's make it lightning damage. He's just going to spend one of his sorcery points, and his cone of lightning, the second level, is going to go 46 lightning damage. They need to make a reflex save. Dexterity save, sorry.
Yeah, bitch, don't get your modules mixed up.
My nodules.
My nodules, no.
Dex save, was it?
Yes. Oh, how'd I rotate that?
Good question.
Your scrolly wheel.
I can't even pick it back up.
Can you not click on it again?
Nope, it doesn't let me.
Dex save from Frost Druid. Dex save from Beers. Nope.
They both fail.
You fail.
So, yeah, it's apparently. Oh, my character sheet's all over the place. There we go.
There you go.
That'll do it. Bear with me, I'm struggling to function.
Bear with me.
Well,
So, there you go. So yeah, it's a DC 13 dex save roll. They both fail, so it's still damage.
So Hassak
That's
steps
only
forwards
13
and
damage.
launches his hands outwards, I'm assuming, in this way.
Yeah.
And instead of a fiery cone, which most people are used to, electricity comes blasting out and hits these two.
And,
Why can't I apply the damage to the bear? I want to apply the damage to the bear! There we go. The bear
other-
shudders and looks incredibly hurt.
And then I'm just going to stand where I'm at because then I'm going to get hit if I move. So yeah.
In the distance you
My
hear,
turn.
everybody, where are you? And it's Aya's turn.
Who's that?
I'm going to go straight in and hit this druid thing with the longsword.
Yeah? Aya
Take that,
steps
druid
up
thing.
and charges towards the druid thing.
Hassak's going to telepathically message Sanar and be like, "We're in the most northern chamber."
What does versatile mean out of the three?
Versatile means
Yeah, you're
use it
using
with-
both hands, but you can't do that at the moment because you've got a shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that dice went all over the place. Oh, that hurts.
unless
Are
you
you attacking Ophelia or Garzula?
She's attacking Garzula because she's a giant creature.
I think she's probably moved. Yeah. That's big damage, though. Oh, and you could
I'll
smite too.
Yeah, I was going to say, can I smite?
You can indeed smite.
I'm going to smite. Where are we? Features, divine
Come
smite.
Oh lord, is she smiting?
Smite.
What level spell? Oh, you've only got a level 1 spell slots, haven't you?
Don't actually.
Get smited, filth.
Oof.
You druid
You disgusting druid thing. You whack
What did I roll? A 9.
It's not bad damage. You whack this strange-looking wolfy creature, and as you call the power of your holy god, it burns this golden light into the wolf and seems to do a hell of a lot of damage. It's still standing, but just.
Okay.
Okay. Giant Garzula,
Yes. Is it me?
it is you.
Okay. So I will try and stab this bear.
Bear on bear action.
Although, alright, there you go. 25.
Yeah.
So I'll put my 1d4 in that roll, unless you can do that.
There you go.
Oh,
There we go.
yes, that's it. How would you like to murder a bear?
I'm Garzula. To slit its throat. Blood goes everywhere, gushing. And then I go for the wolf.
Sweet. So the bear was like still on your arm, so you probably just like slit it with your other hand.
Yeah.
Just covered in bear blood as you step forwards to murder.
Go for this wolf.
Yeah.
Then I imagine the bear and the blood like fade into existence. It's like, oh.
She's like screaming and she's like covered in blood, and then it slowly fades away.
Oh wow.
And then a 24 to hit the wolf.
Yeah, definitely.
1d4. Oh.
Oh, 8.
How would you like to murder a druid thing?
Because my arm's just been released from the clutches of a bear, I go for its stomach and it goes, and it's just like, yeah.
Curious, Tom, doesn't she go back to the previous hit point she had?
So again, it's kind of
Oh.
weird.
Okay.
So you stab into this wolf, and it begins to like shift again and like kind of like shrinks back to normal size, and your blade's just through this woman's stomach, and as she kind of like gurgles and coughs, dribbling blood, she just goes, "My beasts will avenge us," and then slumps dead into your arms.
Okay.
Huh. Weird.
Well,
Well, the palm
I
of
mean,
her
I'm pretty
hand
sure
because she's so big.
dead. What beast do you think she meant? Let's take her stuff.
yeah, let's loot her.
I
Let's loot a body. Who cares?
wonder if we have like stuff.
I command your soul, Raven Queen. Now give me your.
Oh, I rolled a 2 for investigation. Well,
This is an interesting situation.
I'm just seeing blood, you see. It's just in my face. All over it's in my eyes. I was that furious. Yeah.
That's Echo release the concentration on enlarge just so she can go back to being her normal size.
Well, actually, looking at the druid woman, and like as she turns back, she's got these sickles back in her hands. These are the things that catch your eye the most, Garzula, as you're like holding her. They've got what at first you thought was like this silvery edge to them. Actually appears to be like this frosted glass look to the blade itself.
Okay, very nice.
And even with the coldness of the air normally, these appear to be extra cold.
Ooh.
Oh.
It sounds fun. 2 in both her hands, so she's got 2. So
Yep.
it could be like a dual weapon wielding fun.
Mm.
Right. I'll investigate these. I'll have a look at them.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
How are they
Test it out. I will attack meat. No.
light weapons? They're not.
No. I
Just
won't.
instantly
Meat
turn around,
Prince
it's
is
like,
fest
Ah! I'm not sure meat or Hassak would be very impressive.
So yeah, you don't need to attune to these either. They are icicles. Get it? Ice sickle. And they do the normal 1d4 damage, and then on top of that, they do an additional 2d4 cold damage. So they might actually turn out to be stronger than your short swords. But that's up to
It
you.
would be handy if you're going to be frontline.
Are you strength or dexterity, Garzula?
I am strength.
I am strength.
These are good.
I am
I am
strength.
Gazula's strength. You're back to Garzula now.
It's just bench pressing.
Shit, I have to get that one on the soundboard.
Garzula, can you push me down, please?
I am strength.
strength.
I can't remember. There we go. I've got them there. Can I just drag?
Oh,
Shit, sorry, I lost you for a second there.
well, this turns out those are really good for Garzula.
Yeah.
I have a look around the shelves and stuff and see if she's got any useful little books or scrolls or anything. Check it around.
There we go. Oh. Garzula returns to small.
Look, your normal size now. Can you stop bench pressing me?
Small Zula. So it appears that in this room, there's the sarcophagus itself, which is slightly open and appears to have a much more recent dead body in it.
Ooh.
Oh. Who is?
Rooting around in there is a where was it? Herbalism kit, which is actually on top of the sarcophagus itself, and it's kind of spread out as if she was using it as a table. In the actual sarcophagus itself, it stinks in this one. It's not pumpkin spiced this time. There is a shark skin pouch that seems to contain 2 potions in crystal vials.
Food potions and crystal vials. Can we taste test them?
Oh. Yeah,
Uh,
let me take a look.
Grimleg pops up. Do me 2 alchemy checks.
What with intelligence?
Intelligence, please.
Or
Damn it.
Oh, that's not
oh,
bad.
that's pretty good.
So the first one you get seems to have this golden glow to it, and it's a potion of resistance specifically to radiant.
Oh. Potion of resistance to radiant damage. And the other one,
Who knows?
I don't know. Tasty though.
Do you need to have the alchemist supplies? Can I just do a flat intelligence to see if I can identify it?
You can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a sip.
You take a little sip from it. You feel vitalized from it. This is a potion of vitality.
What is that?
Ooh.
Potion of vitality. I think it gives you extra health for a day or something like that. Hang on, let me see if I can find it in the thing. Superior. Oh, here we go. Potion of vitality. When you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion you are suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you. For the next 24 hours, you gain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend.
Huh.
We should keep that in the bag.
It's a crimson
Can we
liquid.
get like a?
Oh, hang on.
Can we get like a multi-notebook thing for noting down party loot?
You
I
do.
thought we had one.
You do have one
nice.
in the journal page called shared loot.
I am in the journal. Wait. Oh yeah, got it. There we are. Oh yeah.
So you got a potion of vitality and a potion of resistance in brackets radiant. As for the rest of the room, there's just kind of like a bedroll and just random shit screwed about. There now appears to be a bunch of berries spread all over the place from Garzula beating up a shrub.
I would like to identify the berries, see if they're poisonous. Be poisoner's kit.
Sure.
What? What?
Wow. They're pretty good berries.
They are not poisonous whatsoever.
Not poisonous.
Are they tasty?
They're very tasty, actually.
They're good.
There's quite a
They're
few
good
smushed ones under where giant Garzula was.
That doesn't put me off. I'll still eat them.
Starts licking berry
anything-
remains off the floor.
Is there
I've
anything
gathered
in
them
the
up.
sarcophagus and on the shelves?
Like I said, the only thing in the sarcophagus is a recently or more recently dead body. Definitely not ancient like the other elven ones you've seen. And for the rest of the room, there isn't really much. It's mostly empty.
There's one thing. That's the Baelnorn. What is the Baelnorn doing here? What are you doing here, Baelnorn? Do you guys see this?
Sarnar's just like stood behind everybody else, and when Grimleg's like stuttering and pointing, he also is like looking behind him, like, "Oh, what's there?"
I've got my Raven Queen feather outstretched, going.
Please do make your acquaintance. I am unsure if the Raven Queen is okay with your presence.
Oh, the Raven Queen. Oh, I think I've heard of her.
I sort of cock my head to one side and be like,
Are you not a Baelnorn? Keeper of knowledge? Go.
I suppose I do keep some knowledge. It doesn't seem to have been very useful yet, though.
You was talking about some flying cities earlier. That seemed quite interesting.
I've not managed to answer many of your glorious leaders' questions.
I haven't asked you any questions yet.
Ah, this is the one you were talking about. And he kind of like turns to Arya and taps his nose.
Turns to me and taps his nose.
Yeah, because Grimleg's saying that he's not asked him any questions when he was referring to the leader of the group.
See what you mean?
I need to pray on this. Because if you're not, if Raven Queen's not okay with you, we're gonna have to see you in a bit.
Okay. Farewell, Goblin. I did not realise that you had a goblin amongst your party. He appears to be quite tame.
There's a bale door.
Just outside, I'm like,
They're all gonna die. It's a bale door.
See, a lot of people have their own personal goblins these days. You know, they're quite helpful around the house.
Oh, indeed. I can imagine. They're quite small and nimble. They could get into all of the nooks and crannies.
Oh, they're great for washing dishes and, serving at restaurants. And
I'm gonna
Excellent, I
pray for
see.
the Raven Queen.
honestly, ask him anything. If you want him to do something, he'll probably do it.
Well, I am supposed to be the servant in this situation, but I'll keep it under consideration, kind gnome.
No. It just walks away.
Oh, I appear to have befriended your friend. Anyway, what's next on the agenda then? You seem to have had this situation quite well handled. That greenish lady there appears to have stabbed that rather pale woman quite well.
She does that. She's very good at it.
I see. The giant wound in that lady seems a lot bigger than the current sword that she's holding.
Make a little part of it.
Yeah, I might have been assisted a little.
Oh, okay. Well, yes. Are we all done here? Are we ready to move on? Yes, you can roll a Raven Queen check.
What would that be? Religion?
Religion check. Just stop praying. Just start praying. And then Fidvan's just kind of like stood off quite near to you, still stood over that one symbol. He's like, can I move now?
No, there's still wait. Yes. Move away so the door closes, trapping the pale Lord forever.
I have no idea what you're on about, but sure, you obviously are not suspect at all.
Thanks.
And then I go back and look at the door and wait for it to open. And I'm just like peeking around the corner, just like, are they trapped? Have we seen?
But yeah, I suppose we can wrap up there. Only thing I need to know is how are you going to prove to the town that you have murdered this strange figure that keeps making weird animals?
Maybe we could just take the head back.
Wait, did that lady look like she was the green blur that I saw?
No, there was nothing green on her whatsoever.
Huh.
She's covered
Maybe
in
we could
mostly
take
like...
our hands as well, just in case we need it. That thing like...
If there's any other things that require hands.
Yeah.
You know what we haven't sorted here, though?
Fidvan, stand on the full moon.
Okay. And he... Oh, I keep trying to control him with the wrong one. He wanders over to the full moon one and just kind of like stands there with the silver torch.
Does anything change with the mirror?
Let's have a look, shall we? I don't think there's any physical change. Oh, no, sorry. So the mirror, around it, on the stone itself, there's silvery scintillating light glowing around it.
I stare at myself and I ask a question. That question is, does the Raven Queen permit the Baeldorn to live and provide service?
Oh, this is interesting, actually. You asked the question, but it doesn't seem to answer. You might need to attune to it.
I will then short rest when I'm back to it.
It is pretty late. You could probably end up doing it longer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I hope you guys get out. I'm gonna be here. Try not to die. They probably hear me. Okay, Fidvan, you can come back, I guess.
As soon as he starts stepping away from it, the glittering light disappears.
Oh shit! Does that mean?
Fidvan, you're gonna have to sleep there. keep the fire alive.
Being relatively intelligent like I am, if you want it to stay open, I'm just going to leave this here, and he puts the torch on it.
Okay, that works, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's everything for now then.
So, technically...
You know, despite the smell, this place ain't so bad for resting up, so I think I'm going to start having a nap.
Yeah, this room smells, even though when you're near the Sarnor, you do get the pleasant smell of spiced pumpkin. So, Pete, this might be something you can think of for next time. You can get... so basically it works like a crystal ball. Once you're attuned to it, you can cast scrying.
Oh. What would I want to? What would you want to scry?
Well, we can figure that out for next time on the Duck and Raven. That was a horrible noise, whatever that was.
Somebody brain just shot out their nose.
It sounds like it. So
Squish.
that's another session over. Hopefully we'll get at least one of the missing members back next time. Fidvan's still digging in holes, and Sean's just smushing those kitties.
Fidvan's going to uncover an ancient tomb, and who knows?
He's going to come back with a real mummy.
Yeah, he's doing real life.
Are you my mummy?
He's like fighting women.
Is this your mummy?
Garzuli, are you trying to ice sickle right now?
I was just checking that I'd done something correctly, but I haven't. So I will have to amend it.
We'll try and figure that out for next time as well.
Yeah.
I also feel like that was the only reason to create this magical weapon, was for the pun.
Maybe.
Who doesn't love a pun?
How close are we to the next leave?
Nowhere near, because you've not even started the next section of this. But I'm assuming you will be heading towards the next part of the book, because you've now technically done all of 10 towns.
Yeah.
And the bit that Hassak specifically wanted to do is part of the next section. So when you start heading towards that stuff, that's when you'll start gathering enough knowledge.
Time to start losing your sanity, guys.
You're getting out there. Now that you've become at home in 10 towns and stuff, you're going to start going further afield. But again, that's another thought for the next time. Like, do you want to head towards the ship that Hassak's mentioned?
Yeah, that'd be
I
cool.
would love to head towards the ship that Hassak mentioned.
Well, the Glorious Leader is choosing it, so it sounds like you're going there.
Yes.
One thing I'm gonna scry. I'm definitely gonna scry that fucking cauldron.
Oh,
I'm gonna scry that shit.
where's our money?
Excellent idea. Remember that for next time, because we could totally do that.
Give me my
But yeah,
money.
you've also got a companion now who, I don't know, maybe needs hiding, because he's going to be an interesting one to take into a town.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to cover him in stuff. I mean,
Guys, get
And a big hat. that awful big floppy hat to cover his face.
I love those three options that came out there. There was disguise kit, just cover him in stuff, and then just a big floppy hat.
Yeah.
He smells of spiced pumpkin, so he could get off as being, we could just say he's out. Covering him up in rags.
It's probably not hard to make his feature. It's basically like, what do they call them?
We need to get him some new threads, you know what I mean? Like, to get him rewrapped.
Well, that's
so that
true.
it's a bit fresher.
Well, he's not really wrapped. He's just like the mummified body, and he's wearing.
Is he ripped?
He looks ripped because his skin's kind of like taut against his skin.
Yeah.
But it's more like Bruce Lee kind of ripped rather than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much people know about Baelnorns, but they're super specific. They're like as strong as liches. And they're like, it's like an elf chooses to remain to do a task for eternity type of thing. It's super cool. But they're typically good. But also very powerful and ancient. So especially
You'll be fine.
if this guy's been around since the time of flying cities, that makes
I wonder
him.
if Passac can finally become a lich. What?
Oh, I mean, it's kind of different for them because it's not a lich, such.
Well, no, but if he can become a lich, he can finally take on the big bat that he needs to take on at the end of his story.
Yeah, yeah, but they're kind of cool.
Maybe.
It's like a cool cultural position because they're like entrusted with carrying cross-generational knowledge. So yeah, they're pretty interesting.
Yeah, because elves just come back anyway, so it's quite interesting for one of them to choose undeath.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
there you
they're
go.
supposed to be like a through point, like a constant through point. So they have very important tasks actually.
There's your little interesting dude. For your sake, Grimleg, it's like getting him ready for his funeral. You've just got like a dead body that you can kind of make up and make it look a bit more living.
I mean, if the Raven Queen's already like he doesn't even seem to know. He might even predate the Raven Queen. So
Yeah,
I mean,
he seemed to recognize the name, but didn't really know
maybe she
of
has
the
a
His religion
status.
check.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
like
failed his religion check. Although he constantly is mentioning Seheni Moonbow.
Well, we would know that's a good goddess. What? That's daughter of Saloon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who with though?
Right, guys, I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I think we all need to go to bed. But thanks, guys. Before you leave, Jamie, you've got to say bye. So say bye, everyone.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Jamie.
Bye, Jamie.
Bye.